All right, good afternoon, everybody around the world, and welcome to our coverage of E3 2019 from Nerdbacon.com. I'm Dave the Watchman. Joining us here, the one-winged gamer, Jeff Roth.
Oh, hi. If you're not pumped after that opening intro video, then you do not have a pulse. That was an incredible job, Dave.
That's what Kenny Omega came out to, that song. It's from Undertale. It's a remix of Hopes and Dreams, but that's what Kenny Omega came out to in his last bout over in New Japan Pro Wrestling.
In New Japan?
Yeah.
Which I think Chris Jericho beat Okada to become the IWGP
No way.
champion.
No way. So he's going to walk in to the next freaking AEW event. There we go. He's gonna walk into the next AEW event as a New Japan champ
and fight for the AEW championship.
Nice. I like it. All right. Anyway, hey, it's a beautiful day in June. That can only mean one thing. E3 season is here. We are about 50 minutes away from Microsoft's big E3 2019.
That's right. Okada won.
Oh, Okada won. All right.
But Jon Moxley is the IWGP U.S. champion.
Well, that's the important thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, Microsoft about 50 minutes away here.
Yes.
And it's a big conference for Microsoft because there's no Sony this year. They are going to be the 800-pound gorilla in the room. But I was thinking back a little bit this morning about the wild ride that the industry has been on from E3 2018 to E3 2019, and just think about all the different events that we've seen happen. We've had rumors of new Nintendo hardware on the horizon. Yep. We've had both Google and Apple announce that they're going to be getting into the gaming market here. We've had, of course, Sony did not do their big PlayStation Experience conference from last year, and then they dropped out of E3 this year.
Right.
So all sorts of change is really the big thing that is happening in this industry. And it's an industry in transition, not only from generation, but also how we are going to interact with games. So with all of that happening, what do you think? How do you feel? What's next for the industry at this point?
You know, it feels weird because the E3, which, by the way, thank you everybody for tuning in, however you're tuning in, via Twitch or Periscope or YouTube or wherever you happen to be tuning in. Thank you for being here tonight. E3 in the past has felt like Christmas.
Yeah.
And this year it kind of feels more like Columbus Day. when it's like, okay, I understand the importance, but it just feels like, you know, with Sony pulling out of the running, and it feels weird.
Is there a danger that it's going to start feeling like Arbor Day?
We're getting there. Concave in chat pre-ordered a Stadia last night. So I'm assuming then, Concave, you pre-ordered that Founders Edition for $120, which is a good package for what you're getting.
Yeah, that's not too bad. I'll be interested to see how the technology evolves.
But this E3 will prove to be a very important E3 because we're not just changing, you know, we're changing the way that gamers will experience playing their games, because
Right.
we're going to the streaming future like with Stadia, and I'm when predicting that we're going to see Microsoft's next system here in the next hour or so. We're going to go to a new future of not just just the way that we experience this medium.
Right, and streaming is kind of the big buzzword in the industry over the past year, and Microsoft has been really at the forefront of the different console manufacturers and how they're positioning themselves for the future.
Yes.
What they've been doing with the move to xCloud, what they've been doing with Game Pass and everything is preparing to transform Microsoft Xbox from just a piece of hardware that's sitting under your TV to an actual service that you interact with on any device.
Yeah.
And we've talked about this just time and time again. Let's see, Mr. Miyamoto. We've got Pixel Perfect here.
Saying Miyamoto will be here during the Microsoft
Boy,
show.
yeah, that would be wild. In my E3 predictions, I said Nintendo's probably going to show up at Microsoft. So
I could totally see the Nintendo influence here, because we've been hearing that they're becoming buddies,
right.
Because Microsoft basically showing Nintendo how online works.
Nintendo's been using AOL discs.
Microsoft seems to be kind of the overlord right now, and kind of helping Nintendo and Sony, kind of figure out how this stuff actually works. And so that's why I've been saying, hey, Microsoft is set up best for this next coming generation, because they're basically helping their competition get there
right,
too. So.
Right. They've kind of played possum after maybe 2015. They've kind of played possum with the moves that they were making.
Sure.
And a lot of the moves that they were making when taken individually just didn't seem to make sense. Like the whole idea of being able to play anywhere. You buy an Xbox game digitally, you can play it on your PC. Game Pass games working on PC, kind of throwing the whole idea of. I remember at the time, like in 2016, when they were talking about all these new initiatives at the time, I was thinking, well, what's the point of owning an Xbox? And that was just it. I didn't see it at that point,
right.
But that's what they were moving to.
Yep.
There is no point in owning an Xbox. They don't care if you own an Xbox. They just care that you're interacting with the service. So I think we're going to see them double down on that at E3. And that's, like we've been saying, that really is the future, is service-based
sure.
gaming. And that, for better or worse, we talked about this during our podcast last week. One of the dangers of Google Stadia or Xbox as a service when they go completely digital is going to be there's no ownership of a game anymore. That's right. The nice thing about having a physical game. You own that game. They can't really do anything to that game except through patches.
Even though you buy it now, it's going to be on their server side. So.
Right.
But no, talking about Nintendo, we have our talking points here. What's the Nintendo fan base going to do? Let's say Miyamoto shows up here today on this, or show hey, Game Pass is coming to Switch or whatever. How is the Nintendo hardcore fan base going to take it? I'm going to say not well.
I think they'll take it well if it's something like Game Pass coming to Switch, which I think is going to happen at some point. I don't know if it's this year or if it's later on down the road, but I think they would take it well for that. But one of the other things that I predicted in my Microsoft E3 2019 article was that we were going to start seeing Switch games show up on Xbox. Yeah. And I think that is what is going to be a tough pill to swallow. Can you imagine what happens if somebody from Nintendo comes out and we have a trailer for Banjo and Smash and everyone goes crazy, oh my god, and then they also say, and Smash will be available on Game Pass.
That'd be insane. If they put Smash on Xbox Game Pass, that's then Microsoft's winning E3 already. Or just having some sort of major Nintendo title appear on an Xbox.
Sure.
It's gonna shock the world.
Sure.
Oh, by the way, here is Breath of the Wild. on Xbox One.
Oh man, I don't know if that's gonna happen, but I can certainly see.
But if they have some sort of big Nintendo, or crossplay, because perfect saying crossplay.
Yeah, and we've had crossplay with a number of titles for the past year.
I was just playing Dauntless recently, and how seamless it is to have PC, PS4, Xbox One players all in the same party. I think and now with Call of Duty Modern Warfare, you're going to see crossplay becoming more and more the norm, which is going to be fantastic. It put Pokemon,
yeah.
No, I think if there's this partnership, Nintendo, if they're going to Microsoft for the purposes of, hey, make our online better, that's a brilliant move by Nintendo and by Microsoft to help them out, because Nintendo and online are two words that don't go great in sentences together. So if they're going to go to Microsoft, who has their stuff together when it comes to, the server infrastructure, that's a good move on Nintendo's part.
I kind of want to come back later on in our broadcast to what Pixel Perfect said in chat about as long as Microsoft isn't buying Nintendo. Yeah. I want to come back to that in a little bit as kind of a fantasy thing. Let's mull that over. Like, what would that reaction be? Because we all expect... Well, we'll get to that in a second.
A bunch of overreaction. Let's say.
One other thing that's looming over the industry at large is the prospect of government regulation. We've got a bill that's in the Senate right now regarding banning loot boxes. We've got the FTC is going to hold a hearing in, I think, the first week of August regarding loot boxes.
Sure.
How worried do you feel that the companies are right now in regards to various potential pieces of legislation that could be passed by lawmakers?
On that end, not too much, because game developers are resourceful, and they can find ways to make the loot box concept not so shady. Basically just do whatever EA didn't do. And we're kind of seeing more and more, like with Apex Legends is doing this. I think Splitgate's doing this too, where it's showing you, hey, what you're going to get out of this, what your probabilities are. So kind of breaking down the actual numbers of what you're getting, so it's not just a blind box. You actually know what you're putting money into.
Sure.
So I think that's where the big the controversy with the court's coming from, is that, hey, it's basically gambling. So doing that and kind of putting all the information out there, making it transparent, is they're resourceful. They'll make it happen.
I haven't seen what the big deal is behind loot boxes. I don't think I've ever bought anything that could be considered a loot box. So I don't see how this is like such a big trap for people.
Yeah, and it's...
I mean, horse racing is a trap for me, but...
Well, I know it's many countries consider that to be gambling. I think, in Europe there were some countries...
Right, there were some countries that were cracking down.
And I think then it started becoming a worldwide thing, which, yeah, I don't understand what is so bad about that. I understand why why certain games and certain aspects are shady. If they're game breaking things inside these loot boxes, hey, give us money for this to make your game better.
Sure.
But if you do, like, let's say Overwatch, who I still think is the gold standard of this, just say, hey, it's cosmetics. That's it.
Right.
And then make them good. And you can, of course, buy them with in-game currency or level them up. You get a box with every time you level up, or every time an update comes out. Like, Overwatch is the gold standard when it comes to loot boxes. Just do that.
Do you think, hey, what's up, Han Solo? Hype indeed. The hype is real. What do you feel are the dangers, or I guess, what do you think is the likelihood that we could be looking at regulation on things like violence?
They've been talking about that since, Mortal Kombat.
Right, back in the early 90s.
And stuff like that. There's a reference for you guys, kids in Night Trap. There's always that threat of, at some point, somebody's going to blame video games for something in this country. And when someone does that and points the finger at video games, government wants to get involved. So that threat's kind of always there. I hope it doesn't come to pass for obvious reasons, but...
Video games are the reason we're not on the moon right now.
But, yeah, I don't know, it's kind of... There are like Conquest was saying here, there are bigger fish to fry right now than video games and violence, because that tried and true method has come and gone.
Well, with so many game companies now cozying up to the Chinese market, I think that we might see a toning down industry wide of some of the violence. If you notice what they did with PUBG over in China, they took out the death animations, and then it's like, if you get shot, you just like wave to everybody and then kneel and then drop a loot box or something.
How many countries do you think will ban Last of Us 2?
That's a great question. How does that get marketed in China, or does it get marketed in China? And what happens if China is so important to these companies as we go forward? What does that do to the creative process?
Like, how many times was Mortal Kombat banned in like New Zealand?
Oh,
or Australia?
sure.
And like, to us in the States, like that's no big deal. Like we've seen far worse, and even with MK11, those fatalities are disgusting. But once you see them about 5 or 6 times, like, oh, okay, I'm getting used to it.
Now I'm desensitized.
Yeah, now I'm cool. Yeah.
Oh man, but I from what I've heard from our great source across the plains, he who has the spirit of the buffalo, he says that the industry behind the scenes is actually really worried about legislation, and that's one of the reasons we saw that united front from Reggie and Phil Spencer and Sean Layden over at the Game Awards at the end of 2018. It was kind of a double-edged thing, partially to say we're united, with the legislation that's going to be proposed, and also a united game industry as we face new competition from Apple and Google.
Yeah, I think a lot of that was just because these major companies now with Apple and Google, not to say Microsoft and Sony aren't major companies, but now you're having Amazon, and you're gonna have Google, you're gonna have Apple get involved, and now it's like, okay, we got to keep an eye on this before it's too out of hand.
Rumors of Verizon, of heck, I thought I saw a report that Walmart was looking at a streaming service, which would be crazy.
And that company that makes Project Cars was trying to make that Madbox.
Oh yeah.
Console, which I don't. Who knows what that's gonna be taking place, but
Conqueso asks, do we think the Huawei ban will affect the gaming industry at all? Maybe a slight trickle down effect. I don't think so. I don't think that any of the game companies had any relationship with that particular company.
Yeah.
I think there's a danger if we have the trade situation continue to escalate with China. We could see a trickle down effect, because one of the tariffs that's being proposed right now is a tariff on some of the parts that would be used in making a game console.
Sure.
So that could have a trickle down effect with next gen and bump up the price of next gen potentially.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Hopefully this all gets sorted out.
Yeah. But by the time this all takes into effect, the new consoles, we could be out of this whole tariff stuff anyway. So.
Yeah. So that's what we feel is it's kind of an industry look at large there. There's just so much
we're in a weird spot right now.
We are. There's so much uncertainty, and like I said before, it's part way because of a generational switch. It's part way because of a switch in moving to streaming and all digital content and just interacting with game companies as a service as opposed to console gamers. I wanted to talk a little bit about E3 itself, because Sony pulled out of E3. We don't really have EA at E3 this year.
Yep.
A lot of companies kind of taking a powder this year on E3. So what do you feel like the relevance is going to be for E3 as we move forward?
Well, I mean, less and less. If those companies are starting to back, I think EA's biggest thing was they don't have anything. So why would they take a whole hour or two to talk about the next Madden, the next FIFA? I mean, you're looking at bigger coverage of things like PAX and things like GDC and things like that. You're seeing more mainstream coverage of that. So E3 is going to. I mean, the importance right now is kind of dying a little bit, but the name E3 still has a lot of, there's still some name value.
Sure.
But, I mean, if companies keep pulling out, I don't know. I think with Sony leaving, that kind of solidifies Microsoft and Nintendo and all them staying, because now it gives them more of a spotlight.
I think Sony is in the position where they feel like they're the industry leader, and they don't have to be at E3. I think they look at people like Google and Apple and how they have their own events, and they're like, well, we're the industry leader, we can have our own event.
Right.
And I think they're right, they're right on that point, but also isn't it good to have an industry event like this where we all come together like E3?
On the flip side, it's like, hey, you think you're better than us kind of deal. Like it seems like they're just trying to say, hey, we're just so much better than you. We don't need this major conference. Let's go ahead and do our thing. It's kind of a egotistical view on it. So
sure,
you can kind of see it from both sides of the spectrum.
Hopefully we don't see a larger decline in E3 as we go forward. And Pixel Perfect makes a good point. It's the first time that they aren't going, and I don't think it's a permanent thing.
No, I agree. I think, though, at what point does it stop becoming a live conference and everybody just does a Nintendo Direct?
Right. Nintendo has been so pioneering with that whole Nintendo Direct thing and speaking, directly to the consumer.
Yeah. Great
idea. But at the same time, yeah, they pioneered that idea of doing the Nintendo Direct, but also Nintendo is still at E3. They still support E3, and they're still a huge part of E3. So, yeah, they don't do the press conference, and that's been fine for the past, 5-6 years or whatever since they've been doing Nintendo Directs. But it would not be the same if they didn't have the Treehouse segment at E3. It wouldn't be the same if the Treehouse segment was during E3 but not at E3. Yeah, Pixel Perfect. Treehouse is great.
Yeah.
Treehouse is great.
Yeah.
I mean...
That's a little supplemental thing. It's like, hey, we announced all this stuff. Let's dive into this with some live gameplay footage. And,
sure, that's where you get
people. It's a real genuine connection for me with that sort of
right,
stuff.
And that's where you get your meaty information about the different games. You get to take a look at the game actually playing and get to hear from the developers
instead of just trailer.
Yeah.
Here's an awkward Mojang presentation, and then trailer.
And of course, Nintendo isn't the only one that does that. Microsoft does that. Sony was doing that as well, and all these different outlets also have plenty of developer interviews and everything as well. So, E3 time, I've got like 6 streams going at the same time during the week.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't want to really see a world where everybody tries to copy that model and then starts pulling out of E3 and takes that special quality away from E3.
I would like to have them do a Nintendo Direct style thing at E3.
Mm-hmm.
Where just, hit me with because you could do more things, obviously, when you have a full production as opposed to, what was it, when the Xbox 360 came out, they were bringing in, like, freaking elephants and whatever. It's like, I don't care about that sort of stuff, but you can have a show, and then afterwards, let me talk to, some actual gamers and just say, hey, okay, give me the nuts and bolts of all this. So who knows? I know we're just about a half hour away from Microsoft kicking off E3 2019.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Microsoft's channel to go live here. We'll get them on the screen as soon as they do.
So you want to focus on Microsoft's show then, what we expect to see? And
yeah, let's move on to that. I was also going to ask, do you think... Because we've seen a lot of information start to leak out. I've had to stay off of social media the past 2 or 3 days because of...
sons of bitches.
But, Ninja Theory's game leaked. So we are going to see that at E3. Somebody leaked like a trailer and everything. And I haven't watched the trailer, so it's still going to be fresh to me. But
I've been on media blackout. So.
Yeah. Do we think that leaks are going to sink E3? You know what they say? Loose lips sinks ships. Are we going to see the E3 ship sunk? Boy, that's a tongue twister.
That's tough to say.
Yeah. Are we going to see a detrimental effect from all these different leaks?
I don't think so. I mean, because leakers, which is a weird term to say, is prevalent in any medium right now, be it video games or movies or music or whatever. And it's getting harder and harder to stay on media blackout, but it can be done. But filthy leakers need to stop. It hurts. Like nobody cares that you had it first. Nobody cares that you were the one to put it on your website. Nobody cares that you put it on the Twitter. We all can find out together, and it can be okay.
I think there's a difference between like honest reporting and leaking, because
clickbait.
Right. With something like this, it's almost... I was trying to think of a good analogy earlier today. It's like... if somebody leaked the winners of the Academy Awards like 48 hours before the award show,
Sure.
what's the point in that?
Right.
What's the point? And it's not like it's a website that leaks it. It's just a personality, a social media personality that leaks that.
Right.
There's no point in that.
And there's a difference between, saying, hey, here's this game, I found this logo, like, when Watch Dogs leaked.
Sure.
That's one thing. But, and then there's us, who said, hey, this new Nintendo system might be happening, we have some sources on this.
Right.
That's reporting, as opposed to, hey, I found this image, boom!
Right. Or like Jason Schreier earlier this week talking about how there was a StarCraft first-person shooter that was in development that was canceled.
Yep.
But they pulled resources off to work on Diablo 4 and Overwatch 2.
Sure.
Now, I hadn't heard an official confirmation that Overwatch 2 was coming, so this was a surprise to... Well, not a surprise, but this was news to me. So that's not a leak, that's reporting.
Right.
But, yeah, just saying, oh, here, I've got the list of the lineup for the Nintendo Direct, like 2 days before the Nintendo Direct, is like, that doesn't serve anybody anything. It's just...
And you can tell me Overwatch 2 is happening. It's probably going to.
Yeah.
But I was still excited to actually see it in front of me and go, oh my god, it's actually a real thing. So,
right. Anyway.
I don't know. I mean, it sucks that the leak people exist, and I do my best to stay media black.
I feel like leaks do serve a purpose, but when you're going to see this stuff happen anyway, in 2 days, then I don't see it as a purpose. Yeah.
Let's all enjoy
If
this.
you have a legitimate story, like a behind-the-scenes debate, like an internal debate with the company on, hey, we're not sure what to show, or here's why this game was cut out, or this game was scheduled to be there.
Some substance to it.
Yeah. Then that's much more legitimate in my book.
Right. Do something with that leap besides, oh my god, I found it. I'm cool.
Right. Anyway, let's move on here.
I'm cool. Nothing happened. Saying Microsoft is live, according to one of our
Microsoft is live. All right.
It's a refresh here. We're on the YouTube channel here.
Yeah. We'll find it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we'll keep seeing when it
Well,
hits
let's keep this moving. I'll keep looking for the live.
We're going to pull from Xbox's actual YouTube channel. What do you expect to see? I mean, my first prediction of last week's podcast was that we're going to see the next Xbox, whatever it ends up being. We'll end up, it'll be called something fancy like Project Scarlet, whatever the heck it's going to end up being called.
What if it's called Project Fancy Pants?
Ooh, there we go.
Would that
PFP?
would that be a little bit? Would that be a letdown for you?
That name, maybe.
Yeah.
But
what if the logo was like a pair of dancing pants?
Wasn't that the company that sponsored the Late Show for the longest time with David Letterman? Was
Worldwide Pants. That was David Letterman's production company. Worldwide Pants.
There we go. Yeah. But no, we'll end up seeing whatever it ends up being. We'll see actual hardware today, and that will lay the groundwork for what's ahead.
So, what do you want to see out of Xbox hardware?
Well, ideally, I want it to be compatible with everything in the past. Xbox One, Xbox 360, and OG Xbox. And I like your idea of forward compatibility.
Uh-huh.
There we go. You did it. Bring that up there. Nice.
Thanks
thanks
so much.
Mario inside the Olympics on Xbox. Yeah, thanks, Pixel. I don't know at this point. What can they do? Besides, hey, it's going to look better, going to play better. Also, streaming is going to be a part of this, and Game Pass is still awesome. It's just, I don't know.
How many teraflops is too many teraflops?
What was the Xbox One? What, 6 teraflops?
I think so.
Okay. I want to be at least double digits, or else no cell.
No cell. There we go.
Be double-digit teraflops.
All right. There we go. There is that, and then let me bring it up over here, and then we'll get volume on that. Don't let me forget to put volume on that. Well, let's just do it now.
About 20 minutes away from Xbox hitting the stage, and yeah, what I'm looking forward to seeing is kind of the bearing of the fruit with Microsoft purchasing all these companies, what they're actually working on. While I'm looking forward to seeing the actual hardware, I want to know what's coming to it software-wise. Obviously, Halo Infinite's going to be a launch title. I think slam dunk. Microsoft Halo Infinite will be a launch title with this next box. But now we start seeing what these purchases of companies are doing for Microsoft. So,
oh, crazy. Sorry, keep going here. I gotta
talking about Letterman's Netflix show. I've been meaning to watch that because it seems quite good. Well, I don't know what I want from another console at this point. Like we can't be pushing. I mean, 8K. We're up to 8K now, I think, aren't we? For our TVs.
I'm not sure.
So I think it'd obviously be pushing that, but at some point, like we said, the Xbox One was even starting to become an all-in-one entertainment unit. So now we can get that with the next box, and then make it all with a service. And I just don't know. I don't know what I expect from a next console, but Pixel Perfect saying pricing must be a nightmare for them. Next gen can't be more than Xbox One, surely. Or is Xbox One going to get a price reduction? In which case, will they be giving Xbox S's away for nothing? I don't know. We'll have to see what pricing is, because especially if you're going to be pushing all that technology and putting in compatibility for Xbox 360 and Xbox OG and all of that. At some point, we're getting out of consumer-friendly pricing. Mm-hmm. So at some point, we have to make sure that people can actually buy this.
All right, finally.
There we go.
There we go. Sorry, just working on some tech things here.
I don't know, chat. What do you guys want from another Xbox console? The next box. What are you guys' hopes and dreams for the next system? Okay, so very toned down, one single, dedicated to one desk. Feels like a glorified podcast. Oh, for Letterman. Didn't he interview Obama? I don't know.
He interviews a lot of people. He just interviewed Kanye West recently.
Yeah. If it's backwards compatible, then at least the Switch can keep up with third parties at 1080. Yeah, boy, the Switch, the third-party stuff, like Mortal Kombat, is a bad port, and...
Is it really bad? Have you gotten a chance to play it?
No, I don't want to at this point either.
Oh, okay.
I've seen it in action, and it's just like, oh boy. It's, like I said, N64 levels of draw distance.
Kidding me.
It is not good. But really, at some point, like, we knew that going in when MK11 first got announced for it. Like, how are they going to make this work on the damn Switch? And not really great. I want to see what T-shirt Papa Phil is wearing, because that usually indicates what company is going to be showcased and what have you. It's always like Papa Phil Spencer T-shirt wash my 19's on.
Sorry about that. Woo! All right.
16K Fortnite. There we go. Now we're
16K Fortnite.
Now
there you go.
Talking.
Oh my gosh, 18 minutes away. Okay, so let me rewind a little bit here. What I want to see out of an Xbox console is backwards compatibility. What we know is that there's going to be two models that are introduced. There's going to be the all digital version and then probably a premium version that plays discs.
Yeah.
I want that premium version to play any Xbox disc.
Sure.
Doesn't matter. Sure. I just want that to be the all-in-one Xbox.
People saying ray tracing. Ray tracing is the biggest thing right now with the GeForce RTXs. And I just saw because there's a free demo for Quake 2 RTX that I need to get downloaded. It's like the first 3 levels. But then you can import, if you actually own Quake 2, you can actually put this RTX into that and upgrade your Quake 2 and play multiplayer. This ray tracing stuff is pretty fantastic. So looking forward to that on the new systems.
It's very cool. Back to what I was wanting from the next Xbox. One of the predictions that you had mentioned was that I think we're going to see what I refer to as forward compatibility.
Right.
So, Halo Infinite is a next Xbox launch title, but it still plays on the Xbox One X.
Sure.
Think of it like, and we covered this, a couple weeks ago, but for those who haven't seen the previous podcast, what I'm thinking the next Xbox is going to be like, think like this. Remember back when PlayStation 4 launched and how you had a number of different games that had both a PlayStation 3 version and a PlayStation 4 version.
Right.
Well, what if they just released a single game and like Knack was a launch title. So, and that was exclusive to PS4.
Yeah.
Well, what if Knack what if you took that NAC disc and you were still able to play it in PS3, but it was just scaled down? It looked nowhere near as good as it did on the Xbox, on the PlayStation 4, etc., etc. But when you eventually bought a PlayStation 4, then you could still have that NAC disc and put it in your PS4, and then it would be upscaled up.
Right.
That's what I think Xbox is going to do. I don't think you're going to see a dividing line between different versions there. I think you're going to see straight up. You're going to see just one disc across all consoles, one ecosystem.
Because that would mean it could make sense on a financial, it'd be cost effective that we don't have to make, two different versions of a game. Just make one version, put that out, save you some money for processing all that, and you can still sell it to people. But
right. There we go. Should be on
graphic horse. Well, yeah. Cross compatible with Nintendo. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Hey, you can play Gears of War 5 on your Switch.
What if Xbox announced every title for the new console is cross-compatible with Nintendo? That would have to be through Game Pass. I'm not sure how they would do it unless it were streaming, and I don't know if the Switch is ready for...
The Switch couldn't keep up with that graphically or technologically. They couldn't keep up with that.
So, I don't know. I've already heard rumors about something on the horizon from Nintendo, but I can't... You're hearing people outside. Let me take a look here. Hey, you mugs, keep it down. It's children playing. Who does that on a Sunday? It's E3.
I was like, what the hell?
It's E3.
It comes to my headphones. I'm like, how are they hacking my headset?
All right. Ideally, what games would you want to see for the next Xbox when it launches? For me, I think you know what I'm going to say.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Killer Instinct. Yeah.
Proper KI 2.
Yep, proper KI 2.
I would like a Phantom Dust sequel.
Really? Do you think... I know that they had that kind of in the works, but that got canceled.
Well, I know they recently, in the past year or two, did that remake of that first one, kind of HD-ified it up.
Uh-huh.
So.
Yeah, that would be...
I don't know if Microsoft has like the rights to, or has owns right now, or could own potentially. But like I do Conquer.
Yep, do Conquer, Banjo-Kazooie.
Give me a new Brute Force. Why not?
Brute Force would be cool. I would love to see them revive Crimson Skies or Mech Assault or something like that. Fusion Frenzy 2, it's time. Yes,
well, this would be Fusion
I
Frenzy.
Love it.
This would be Fusion Frenzy 3.
I love it
because 2 came out for 360 and it was horrible. Fusion Frenzy 2, you actually could get with like Xbox achievement points. And before people could cheat on that and turn it off, so they've made 2 Fusion Frenzies. So Fusion Frenzy 3 would be a thing. Screw that. Make a new Crash Bash with all this Crash Bandicoot remakes. Make a damn Crash Bash.
That would be sweet.
You've forgotten to, and that's a good thing because it was terrible. What fighting game do you want to see? That can go with the Xbox.
Oh man, just Killer
Instinct. Better Kakuto Chojin.
Yes.
I mean, a good Kakuto Chojin.
What was the other one they did? Like Fist of the Lotus, Tao Feng.
Tao Feng.
Yeah.
It was made by Tobias, John Tobias.
Oh wow.
Did Tao Feng.
Whatever happened to John Tobias? Because Ed Boon obviously is still doing Mortal Kombat. John Tobias did Tao Feng and hung his head in shame for the past decade and a half.
Microsoft made a Smash clone, and Miyamoto was turning up because Mario was guesting in it.
One of my predictions this year is that Xbox gets smashed.
Well, if Nintendo has Smash, Sony had that All Stars Battle Royale game.
Sure.
Xbox could do a game. They have the characters to do a small roster of that. And then, Mario said, "It's me! Screw you, Master Chief! Ah!"
That would be pretty great. Oh boy!
Death Row, everyone's favorite Xbox game, Death Row.
Death Row would be sweet. What would be your price point ideally for a new Xbox console?
I think $500 to $600 is going to be realistically.
$500 to $600.
That's too much for me, but I think realistically, what they're going to put into it, I think you're going to see as low as $400 to $450 and as high as $600. I think.
Wow. Oh, what was that name? I can't remember that either.
To smash him on the Xbox OG.
We're just over 10 minutes away. Man, oh man. So, if somehow I am right in this prediction that, I'm confident we're going to see Xbox games on the Switch. Like, that's been one of the big rumors going around all year this year.
Yeah.
What happens? What do you think the reaction is going to be from Nintendo fans if we see Switch games on the Xbox?
Was it Malice Pixel that I was thinking of? Sorry, what was the question again? I was multitasking.
No, that's right. So one of the big rumors of this year has been we're going to see a lot of Xbox properties showing up on the Nintendo Switch. What is the Nintendo fan reaction going to be if we see Switch games showing up on the Xbox? What if we saw Super Smash Brothers on Xbox? What do you think the reaction from the Nintendo fan base would be?
Well, at least the online will be good.
But seriously, the Nintendo has a very loyal
Kung Fu Chaos. I remember that game.
I barely remember that game. But the Nintendo has such a loyal, hardcore fan base. And, yeah. Seriously, how do you think they would process that if we saw an Xbox or a Nintendo game on an Xbox?
Oh, I'm sure they would be totally normal and nothing out of the ordinary, and they'd be just fine.
Yeah, it would be very.
That's a lie.
No, it'd be interesting to see what the reaction would be, what that spin would be, because it would be such a monumentous tentpole event in the history of gaming. Really,
they'll all go, well, that's the end of gaming as we know it. Rest in peace.
Well, I don't know. I mean, you would have the spin saying this is such a great move for Nintendo, and then I think you would have the segment that would be lamenting it. Really, I don't know. It would be very, very interesting. I've never really seen a company with such an emotional affinity with its fans than Nintendo. Really,
Nintendo fans probably feel betrayed.
I think you might be. Pixel Perfect, it's probably an experiment to see if Nintendo should go third party. And I don't know. Again, this is me just speculating. Like I said, it's a prediction that I made, and it's not based off of any inside information whatsoever. It's just me reading the tea leaves and seeing, what might be out there.
Yeah, a green tea or a black tea?
I like both, actually.
Herbal tea? Lemon tea?
I'm not a big herbal tea fan. I like just straight black or green, actually.
I like herbal tea when it's like every time the seasons change from like winter to spring or fall to winter, I get sick. Like it's like clockwork. I just get sick.
You gotta take some immune wall.
Well, I need to probably get more sleep.
Gotta eat those vegetables. Such a carnivore, dude.
Well, I'm definitely a meat eater.
I'm a meat eater too, but I like my veggies as well.
I don't want grass on my burgers, okay? I'm not a cow.
What?
I eat the cow. I'm not the cow.
I eat the cow, but I eat the grass that the cow's been standing on too, because the cow's been dripping that flavor on that grass.
Oh, that's disgusting.
It is. It's
flavor
very disgusting.
Good.
Yeah. Give me all that cow dripping flavor.
Oh, God.
7 minutes away, damn it. 7 minutes away.
So since we know, since Pixel said about GTA, since we know GTA 6 is a real thing, did they mention that?
Today, no. Rockstar isn't going to be mentioning anything today.
Speaking of things like Rockstar, Rocksteady will not be at E3 this year.
Yeah, that's kind of remarkable to me. I thought for sure we were going to see their next game. There's so much speculation of what that next game is going to be. I still think it's that Harry Potter game that, the trailer that leaked last October, November last year.
That thing, man.
I'm still hitting that thing, yeah.
You're going to, knock people's ears.
I gesture wildly!
I know.
Cyberpunk.
Dude, that game looks phenomenal.
Do you think Cyberpunk makes it this year, or do you think that's definitely 2020?
That's definitely next year. Yeah. That's a 2020 release. That might be a next gen release.
That I'm so intrigued for that game.
I know.
They do such a good job with their storytelling, and I can't wait.
CD Projekt Red's a great company. The Witcher is a fantastic series, and Cyberpunk looks right up my alley as someone who loves that kind of that genre of stuff.
With a little over 6 minutes left here, let's talk about acquisitions. We haven't really touched on that. Do you think there are any companies out there, Papa Phil's been spreading the wealth, he's been making it rain on all the gaming strip clubs out there. Who's Papa Phil seen naked so far? Who's he buying? Who's he taking home with him tonight?
I think if it's anybody right now, I'm going to say my two Bs, BioWare and Bungie.
Wow, BioWare and Bungie. That would be remarkable. It would be so funny to see Bungie brought back into the Microsoft fold. That would be serendipitous.
Yeah, and it's really cool to see Bungie kind of on their own right now and getting their stuff out on Google Stadia. But it'd be very smart of Papa Phil with his open checkbook to say, "Hey, Bungie, remember us? We'll treat you better than Activision did."
So make sure we're still good.
I think BioWare just because I think EA wants to cut ties.
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't already. Anthem, oof. Yeah, poor Anthem.
Poor Anthem. Even though they're supposedly working on a new Dragon Age game, which I hope is not true because nobody wants that right now. We all want, a new Knights of the Republic, or we want a new Jade Empire, or something else that BioWare can do besides what EA is making them do.
So. Right. Oh my God, 5 minutes, dudes, 5 minutes. What do you think? Do you think they could buy a Japanese company? Like, what if they? God, what if they bought?
They bought Capcom.
What if they bought Capcom? What if they bought From Software? I wondered about Capcom because Street Fighter V just like suddenly dropped off the edge of a cliff.
Well, it's not very good.
It's not a great Street Fighter game.
We played Third Strike a couple days ago.
Yeah.
And I went, oh yeah, Street Fighter used to be really good.
It's definitely a down entry in the series, but it's by no means,
no, it's not
terrible.
It's not
we just give it crap because we love Street Fighter so much.
Yeah.
But it's very interesting that Capcom in their investor report, looking forward into the next year, they're like, yeah, we don't really have anything coming out that we can talk about right now, except for the Monster Hunter expansion. So it's an expansion for a game that's already out.
Yeah.
So really, we don't see anything new on the horizon for Capcom. So what if that dip, what if that silence is because they got bought?
They tweeted they would be supporting the Switch for the next 10 years today.
Well, never mind. Well, I mean,
if Microsoft and Nintendo are buddy-buddy, then
there's your sign. Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to, because Xbox is going to set the tone right now with this first show. They're opening up the festivities. They're setting the tone. We're gonna, I say, we're gonna see their next bit of hardware, which might be the last, proper hardware cycle that we're ever gonna see. But this is gonna be a landmark E3 for Microsoft. I've always said they're the wild card, and this year definitely they're gonna be the ones to keep the most eyes peeled at.
All right, with 3 minutes left, I said that I wanted to come back to this. Pixel Perfect mentioned something in the chat here about kind of a joke about Microsoft buying Nintendo.
Yep.
What if, in our wildest fantasies, what if that's why they've been so buddy-buddy? What if Microsoft were actually buying Nintendo, and that's what's going to get announced today?
If that's what keeps Nintendo going, post Apple, post Google, then I'm down for it.
But
I would be very depressed if I'm playing the next Mario game on my Xbox.
Is it still a Nintendo though? Is it still Nintendo even if it's a Microsoft Nintendo?
Nintendo's not Nintendo anymore because Reggie's gone. Like, to me, that's where Nintendo stopped being Nintendo.
I mean, Nintendo's not the guy, because I mean, you could say that when Howard. You could say that when Howard Lincoln left. You could say that when Hiroshi Yamauchi left. You could say that when
different Nintendo.
Of course, it's a different Nintendo.
So it'd be a different Nintendo here too.
But would it? I mean, Nintendo as an independent company, I think, is a different thing than if Nintendo were purchased.
Now we're extra corporate with Microsoft.
Right.
Microsoft out of it, so
2 minutes.
Okay. We could have some answers in the next 2 minutes.
Yeah, that would be so wild, though. So, I asked earlier, what would the reaction be to Nintendo fans if Smash showed up on Xbox? What would it be like if Microsoft bought Nintendo?
Rip. And everyone would just say gaming is dead, and
it would be pretty epic. The meltdown would be
insane.
A meltdown.
The internet would break. This time, or something that's not a Kardashian ass.
90 seconds left. Any last minute predictions? I'm still going with new Fable shown and new Killer Instinct.
Yeah. I don't know, I'm hoping for Killer Instinct to be great.
Any last minute hopes? Any last minute dreams?
I'm just kind of going in blank this time.
Oh my gosh!
I'm looking forward to seeing the fruits of all these purchases of companies and what that could mean.
1 minute left.
A Battletoads release date.
Let me know in the chat if...
A new Perfect Dark. There you go.
Oh my gosh. Let me know in the chat how the sound is. I want to know what the sound ratio is for...
Once we get the actual show going and big noises, big gains.
I want to make sure that nothing is overpowering anything else.
I don't know, put Fire Pro on Xbox so everyone can enjoy how great Fire Pro Wrestling is.
Fire Pro is great, yeah. All right, here we go. Here we go.
I know that Ukes is making a new wrestling game. Hopefully it's an AEW game.
That would be sweet.
But I think it's actually another WWE game. Which I'm hoping is like I want a new WWE All-Stars, but it's not going to happen.
I wouldn't mind seeing them do like an original game, just with like original characters.
Sure.
All right. Here we are, 4 o'clock. Let's go, Microsoft. Okay, it's starting. Here we are.
I got my notepad out and let's know in chat if you can hear us and the guy.
Right.
Ted Dillinger. These all clues?
Yeah, these all are clues.
A Spiral. Dreamcast.
The hype is deafening.
Minecraft. Persona. Wow.
This is the Xbox E3 2019.
Folks, thanks so much for
review.
tuning into Nerdbacon's coverage of E3 2019. Here we go. That's a car. That's
an anthem.
It's
Not
a
Halo.
plane.
Is that Halo? Oh, Battletoads.
Battletoads.
That's actual Battletoads footage.
Yes.
That looks great, by the way. Also Minecraft, I hope. Oh boy.
That Minecraft AR demo at the last Apple thing was pretty sick.
Hellblade, I have that for free. I need to actually start playing that.
That's a cool game. Come on, Ori. Do we get an Ori now out today?
Halo! There's Ori over there.
Huzzah! Huzzah! Huzzah!
Halo!
The corporate model is the oldest and most efficient structure history has ever shown us.
Oh, I think it's,
Scheduled scarcity is a premium feature of colonial life.
what's the company that made Fallout New
Colonists
Vegas?
never
Oh,
lose
Obsidian.
faith.
Yeah.
This
That
is
is what
Obsidian's
the
game.
board provides. Security in a senseless and chaotic world.
Which they showed at...
Game Awards.
This is Halcyon, the furthest colony in the galaxy, proudly owned and operated by corporations. Everything we have, everything we are, we owe to them.
No, this might be Destiny. No, this is...
They are always with us. No one has ever gone against them. But a stranger has just arrived. Someone who's challenging the corporate board. Someone who's digging up their secrets.
I'm evil.
It's like
Someone who
Space
could be
WikiLeaks.
a villain. Or a hero.
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Here, hope this gun serves
Definitely
you
Fallout
better
New
than it
Vegas
did me.
Yeah.
Definitely tell it's
Or a
Obsidian.
psychopath.
Oh,
Yeah.
my time to shine.
Drop kick.
Oh,
Bullet storm
nice.
action there.
I suppose time will tell, but no matter who this stranger chooses to be, the Halcyon colony will never be the same.
I was hoping we'd see some more of this game. I think this is out in October, if I'm not mistaken.
Either way. It
Outer Worlds.
All their lackeys, they're all a bunch of
thank you.
swine.
October 25th.
That's how you start it.
Please welcome, from Ninja Theory, Ronnie Tucker and Dom Matthews.
We haven't seen Phil Spencer yet.
That's all right.
At E3 2018, we announced that Ninja Theory had joined Xbox Game Studios, a move that has given us an incredible boost in achieving the creative ambition of our teams.
Reps, can you hear
We've
us?
started
Are we
work on a
okay to
number of
hear
new
us
games
and
at the
the
studio,
conference?
and in the near
Right there.
future, we'll be sharing details on all of these projects. When we joined Xbox Game Studios, we already had a very exciting game several years in the making, and we're happy to return to E3 to share this with you.
As creative director, I'm stoked to be here to share our new game with you guys.
Yeah, she's stoked.
It combines two of my gaming passions, third-person action combat and competitive team multiplayer.
Okay.
Our technical alpha's kicking off in just a couple of weeks, and we'd love for you to sign up, get involved, and tell us what you think.
Oh, I will.
Or if you're here at E3, come and join us for a game. I really hope you guys like it. Check it out. This is Bleeding Edge.
World premiere.
Damn good name for a game.
Yeah. Now I know this trailer leaked already. I have not watched it. So. All right, I'll take it.
Fortnite cross you have my attention.
Here we go. I'm so down.
Yeah, this is great.
Probably turn the
Wow, that's soon.
June 27th. Wow.
Is it lagging for you guys on? I don't. Xbox Game Studios presents. Here's Ori.
I'm so ready for Ori. This better. I hope this isn't out for today thing. That was June 27th for
The alpha for Bleeding Edge, yeah. Game can stop having giant spiders in them at any point.
This game looks phenomenal.
Oh yeah.
All right, release date. Come on, let's go. Wow.
Ooh.
2/11/2020. That is a lot later than I expected.
Yeah.
All right, we're good on this. Huh. Well, we know somebody is pretty disappointed.
A brand new game from my... Oh, okay. Actually gonna get another game from Mojang. That looks like the first one. There's actually a story mode in this, though.
It's called Super Minecraft.
Yeah. I think I saw it flash on the side screen there, but... Oh, it's like a Minecraft Diablo? I'd be down for that. Yeah, no dungeon crawler? Okay. Ooh. It says me written all over it. Yes!
Oh, nice.
This is so Diablo. I'm so down for that. Yes!
This actually looks really cool.
And I can play the Xbox Game Pass.
Yeah. Minecraft Dungeons.
Dungeons coming spring 2020. It's like Waluigi.
What was that, spring 2020?
Yep.
Please welcome the head of Xbox.
Uh-oh.
Phil
There we go.
Spencer.
Papa Phil in the
Papa
house.
Phil making his appearance.
What shirt's he wearing? Can't tell.
Be funny if he's wearing an Epic Store t-shirt.
Right, yeah.
I have no idea what
I
that
know.
is. Okay.
Roll the X! Suck it!
Thank you.
Break it down!
Thank you. Thank you.
That's an interesting shirt.
We on Team Xbox live for this exact
I
moment.
want to meet him and get a beer with him. He seems super cool.
The moment we get to share the best of our art form here with you in LA. And the moment you get to experience breathtaking new stories, new worlds, and new heroes for the very first time.
He always looks like he has sweaty palms.
This moment isn't just about finding some new games. It's about discovering your new games.
Mine?
This decisive moment of discovery is etched in your gaming history, alongside your every achievement, your every moment, your every new friend. This is why we on Team Xbox are always and will be dedicated to unleashing the next new games for you to discover and love. So whether you're one of the thousands with us here in Microsoft Theater,
Yeah, you dummies paid to be there.
or one of the billions around the world who play games,
On our couch.
welcome to E3 2019.
Thanks, Phil.
Pretty much Minecraft, too. It's like a whole new
This
Minecraft.
right now
What's up,
is
Seven
the
Aces?
single most creative and energizing time in gaming history. Games and gamers together now have the sheer magnitude to be a significant unifying force for the world. The expanding universe of gaming has opened a new era of creative possibility. With more games, more
It's a new
creators,
era.
and more industry players than ever before.
Undisputed era.
And gamers were everywhere. In under 2 decades, the number of players in the world has more than tripled. Over 2 billion of us now play games in every region and on every continent.
They're all playing Fortnite.
Yep.
And with new technological leaps, we get to play whatever we want, with whomever we want,
hinting at this.
and wherever.
Yeah.
They're gonna show it.
On Team Xbox, every decision is guided by
Stop
our
yelling,
belief
people in the crowd.
that
God bless
gaming
it.
is for everyone. My team and I are single-minded in our resolve to bring everyone the games they want, to connect everyone to play with the friends they want, and to empower everyone to play wherever they want.
You know, crossplay. Faster way of saying it.
This is why we keep innovating hardware and services. It's why we're uniting communities through crossplay. and it's why we're investing with new distinctive creators. Above all, gaming is for you. This is why we scour the world for your next new games. This today is the largest showcase of games on any stage, anywhere this year.
Bold claim, Mr. Spencer.
Yeah.
Today, from the thousands of games in development across Xbox One,
Kind of
Windows
fun. He's got
PC,
60, so
we're highlighting 60 games for you.
Wow.
Including 14 games from Xbox Game Studios.
Up in their first-party games.
And over 30 games premiering in Xbox Game Pass.
Big.
That is huge.
It's a big number for the best subscription service in gaming.
In addition to showcasing all of these games over the show, we'll also announce what's next at Xbox Game Studios.
Oh.
Sharing our expansive plans for streaming, and of course, revealing more about our next new console.
There you go.
So thank you for joining us today. Let's jump in.
Okay, it's gonna be a long show, people.
That's right. Where's my pee bucket?
Yeah.
Oh, back to Fallen Order.
Alright, so I watched the trailer here before we went live. And it, besides his jawline freaking me out, it's the game that we wanted. Force Awakens.
Oh man, this is Shades of Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah, or Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah. Oh yes!
Hey, who are you?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Cal Kestis.
Saw Gerrera.
I'm here on Jedi business.
Jedi are dead.
Yeah, this is what we wanted
Not all of them.
Force Awakens to be. And lightsabers matter. Like, lightsabers are one-hit kills on the fodder. It's all I ever wanted. More big spiders. I don't appreciate this.
We have to stop them.
That's the plan.
This game is gonna be great.
The Jedi are not yet lost. Hope is not yet lost.
Oh.
It's only for Xbox? No, this is going to be a multi-platform game.
Right. It's on everything.
You know. Except Switch, probably.
Yeah, I'm okay. You all right? No, we are not doing that again.
This is like the only Star Wars thing that I want right now.
I
don't even want Episode 9.
I wonder if I get that with my EA Origins Access Premier account.
Premiere.
World premiere, gang. Well, this is already terrifying.
Yeah.
Is this Resident Evil 8?
The new Outlast game?
Peter Shannon, a 9-year-old boy, went missing on Saturday.
Alan Wake.
Authorities are organizing a search in the Black Hills forest.
Okay, Bullet. Let's find this kid. Wait up, Bullet! Bullet!
If that's what it is for us, then good call out to you.
Yeah.
I can see that happen. Yeah, flashlights. Oh, okay.
Oh,
yeah, this is
man.
Alan Wake.
I did not play the original Alan Wake.
It was quite good.
That's what I heard.
I think it wasn't up to the hype, but it was still pretty good. Then came American Nightmare, I think.
Oh, that's creepy as
Yeah,
hell.
this is terrifying.
It's exciting. I don't know if I can do this, though.
Okay,
It's too
Bullet.
scary for me.
Let's find this kid.
Blair Witch Project. Oh, okay.
Wow, it
Blair
is.
Witch. All right.
August 30th.
Holy crap.
Was that Lionhead Studios?
I couldn't see. Yeah, here we go. Cyberpunk, baby. Let's frickin' go. I can't wait for this game.
What's he doing? There's no vacancy in that hotel. He can't get a room.
V, my man. You made it. You blowing up all over the news.
Thanks, T-Pain.
Are you alone?
I just want the money.
You got the chip? All right. Start her up, Bug. Why don't you go to the bathroom, wash up. We gonna be with you in a minute. What? Oh, come on, man. Your neck. It's a mess.
This game is gonna be such a mind trip.
Oh, yeah.
This looks too good to be on Xbox One, though.
Yeah.
Initiating combat mode. Go! Destination confirmed.
Ray trace my heart.
Go, kid, go.
All right, in and out.
That's a sense.
Rich. Oh, we are going to the major leagues, Jackie.
Oh, he don't look so good.
No.
It's interesting that they're bleeping stuff out.
Yeah,
to a clinic now.
Mr. Wells' condition is critical.
Go.
Immediate medical
It's gonna
help
be okay.
is required.
Just hold on. Hey, just think about all the good that we're gonna have, huh? I'm sorry.
Ha. Drop my pen on that one.
Ooh. Cast Igni. I can't wait to see actual gameplay.
Just take the chip decks.
Every corporal cop in this city's gonna be blasting down these doors after what you and your psycho friend did. We didn't need all this tension, damn it.
It's weird to bleep it.
I kind of dig it, though.
I want it in the actual game, like brutal.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, Baraka, let's go. It's gonna be so sick. I'm so pumped for this game.
Do we get a date? Do we get a date?
Oh, shit,
Wake the up, samurai. We have a city to burn.
Keanu! Oh, it's Keanu! Oh my god! Oh my god, that's sick. Here's Keanu! Yes, it's John Wick himself.
Please welcome Keanu.
This is the most badass thing in the
It's
history of
best.
badass things.
Oh man.
We need a new award for Game of the Year award show.
They're shooting
Badassery.
They're shooting Bill and Ted 3.
Yeah.
Hello, Los Angeles.
This must be this year if Keanu's out here, right?
Yeah. All right.
Games are big money, man.
Thank you. All right. All right.
If Keanu's here, this must be like...
I gotta talk to you about something. We gotta talk to you about something. CD Projekt Red.
Cyberpunk 2077. All right.
Take my
A while
money.
back, the guys from CD Projekt Red approached me and asked me to be a part of their new project, Cyberpunk 2077.
It's weird hearing his voice like
They were
normally.
going on and on about how they'd create this vast open world with a branching storyline.
And I was like, how much does this pay?
Customize your character through in-game choices. And it's not something I knew before, but I was excited by. And I'm always drawn to fascinating.
We need a John Wick video
We're
game.
getting one. It's John Wick Hex. It's on the Epic Game Store. It's pre-order available.
Cyberpunk is set in a metropolis
Also, he's in Payday
of the
2.
future, where body modification has become an obsession. You play as an outlaw,
Is this
an
dude
enhanced
sober?
mercenary working in the
Keanu sober,
sleazy
yeah.
underbelly of the city. Yeah. Okay, but let me tell you.
Tell you, man.
The feeling of being there, of walking the streets of the future.
He's like Fire Marshal Bill.
Really
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
You're breathtaking. You're all breathtaking.
Yeah, John Wick Hex is on Epic Game Store.
So, I gotta finish this. So tell me, do you guys want to know when the release date?
This might be this year if he's on
Holy
stage.
shit. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
All right.
I need to bleep that up.
Then check this out. Ready now?
This is this year.
Oh, man. Oh, buddy.
Mr. Hand sent me. Am I right?
November
They
15th.
wouldn't, they wouldn't do this if it was next year.
Okay, I'm in.
Oh, actual game. Oh my god, this looks so sick.
Let's do this.
This game is this year.
Here we go, dude. 4/16/2020.
Oh.
All right. All right.
Well,
That's all right.
all right,
That's
all
all right. 4/16/2020.
I thought if they had Keanu say it, it must be this
Whew.
year, but
World
that's okay.
premiere.
That's okay. Now follow that indie game.
It's a fishing simulator! Fishing life! Out April 2020. Oh, God.
This animation is stunning.
Yeah. And it sounds like the same composer as Ori. Oh, wait, we got some... Okay.
Yeah, I can save my wallet for until April.
I'm actually really intrigued by this. This looks like it could be
This
awesome.
animation is beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Aww. Goodbye, Moose Spirit. May you go to Moose Heaven.
Games can make me feel good too and not rip my heart out.
Oh, look at the constellations and how they're drawn. That's interesting. Spirit Farer.
Spirit Farer.
Thunder Lotus.
No date on that, but Xbox Game Studios presents Battletoads time! Yeah!
Yes!
Give me a release date of Battletoads.
This has to be this year.
Yeah.
Oh, yes!
Oh my gosh, look at that. It's so good. My prediction was this game comes out this summer, early fall.
Could you imagine if Cyberpunk made it out this year?
Oh god. They're blowing the roof off the place.
I'm not sure who's making it. I don't think it's been said.
This is Xbox Game Studio. And it's a rare title. Battletoads is rare.
I don't know if Rare's doing it though. No date.
Well, I'm 0 for 1 on that.
Huh.
Probably the same sound.
I gotta say, all of the games that they've shown so far look really interesting.
Some style.
Yeah. Like, everything's just oozing style. And that's kind of been Sony's MO over the past generation. Like, this is the most style we've seen out of Microsoft in the past 5 years.
Yeah, their purpose is coming to fruition. Make some really interesting games. Wow, dude, there's so much going on that screen.
What is this? RPG time, coming 2020. Yeah, Yoshi's Crafted World vibe meets Paper Mario.
Start the rapid fire games here, looks like. Okay. Ooh, Star Renegade looks neat. Tabs is fun. Tabs is on DC right now. Ooh, Crosscode. That game looks neat. Killer Queen Black.
Wasn't that game supposed to be out on Switch a year
Sure
ago?
was, yeah.
Oh, what's this? Oh, what's this?
Ooh, a new Contra game? Sure.
Yeah, let's go.
I'll take a new Contra.
Yes.
All right.
I gotta say, I do love grocery shopping each week.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings card game.
Okay. Huh.
Get them at launch with Game Pass. That's cool.
All right. Leaning into that like that. Good stuff there.
Please welcome Head of Xbox Partnerships, Sarah Bond.
Hi, Sarah. Bond. Sarah Bond.
All the ID at Xbox games you just saw will premiere on Xbox Game Pass day 1. At Xbox, our passion is to help you find and play the games that you love through creation, curation, and discovery. The ultimate expression of that passion
Real
is
surprised we
Xbox
didn't see
Game
any
Pass.
Battletoads release date or any hints.
Yeah.
Travels the
That looked to be
globe, seeking
pretty much
out
done.
fan favorites and hidden gems, and crafts partnerships with their creators so that you can discover your next favorite game. Mind-blowing experiences, epic adventures, and iconic characters, all for you to explore.
You can't say Epic Games.
It has been awesome to see the record-breaking success developers have had in Xbox Game Pass, introducing their games to new players and creating
best service in gaming.
lifelong fans. Since launch, we have tripled the number of partners in Game Pass.
I'm very interested to see what they
adding more
do
games from
with the
more
PC
genres.
subscription side.
Platformers,
Yeah.
RPG,
Like, how is that going to be
adventure,
different?
Sports, puzzles, and more every single month. And of course, every Xbox Game Studios title you see today will premiere in Game Pass day 1.
For free.
Let's go.
We are thrilled to announce new titles coming to Xbox Game Pass on console today, including Batman Arkham Knight,
Okay.
Metro Exodus.
Okay.
Hollow Knight.
Oh.
I need to play that.
I've never played it.
Borderlands: The Handsome Collection.
Okay. I already had that for you. And play Hollow Knight. Everyone who says
Amazing games
Hollow Knight's
that
fantastic.
you can start playing today.
today. And now.
Right now. Are you playing it now?
Our
No.
mission at Xbox
But you can.
is for you to be able to play any game with anyone, anywhere. And we know for many of you that means PC.
Ooh.
Yes.
That is why last month we announced Xbox Game Pass for PC.
You sure did.
Tell me more. Tell me more.
Like to see have a car.
Today,
Today.
the Game Pass journey on PC begins.
Ooh.
Now, PC players can discover their next favorite game with Xbox Game Pass. We have curated over 100 games just for PC,
Okay.
including favorites like Imperator Rome and Football Manager 2019.
All right.
I don't want to play any of those,
I would play Imperator Rome.
And
I would check it out.
for the first time on PC, starting with Halo Reach, the entire
Yes.
Master Chief Collection.
Holy
We
shnikes!
talked about this. That's what I want the most from this. Now, is it part of my already subscription?
We
Will
are
me?
thrilled to share that Xbox Game Pass for PC launches in open beta today.
Yes.
Whenever you're ready.
But do I pay extra for this?
Yeah, I don't know. That's the question.
Perhaps you'll answer it for me.
Because, like, Forza Horizon 4, you can already play on PC with Game Pass because it's a Play Anywhere title. Yeah.
God, this makes me. I'm gonna buy it just for that. Just for all of Halo. Wolfenstein. Wolfenstein, dus.
I need to play that last Tomb Raider game. Rise, though, was good. I like the Tomb Raider series. The rebooted Tomb Raider series.
Okay, $10 a month makes sense.
Xbox Game Pass for PC is here now. Try it out by downloading the all-new Xbox app on Windows. And if you want it all, we have created a membership just for you. Xbox Game Pass Ultimate.
Okay, here's the both version.
You get everything.
$15.
Xbox Game Pass for console with over 100 great games. Xbox Live Gold, an unrivaled gaming community. And now, Xbox Game Pass for PC at no additional charge.
$15 a month.
Wow.
Huh. Done. Easy sell.
And because it's E3, everyone can jump in and play today for $1.
Wow.
Now go discover your next favorite game.
Doing it today.
World premiere.
Oh, here's one of the 14 captured in real time 4K.
They bundled that with Xbox Gold.
Not post. Yeah, so that means if you don't have Xbox Live Gold, you're not going to be able to play Microsoft Xbox games on PC online.
But they find it bundle everything together though.
Right. But like Sea of Thieves,
Sure.
you just have Game Pass and are doing Play Anywhere. If you don't have Gold now, I won't be able to play it on PC. Or Killer Instinct. Oh my god, what do we got here? Hang on just a second. Is this a new flight sim? Wait a second, dude. Wait a second, dude. Hang on.
This might be a new Microsoft Flight Sim.
Hang on.
And this looks goddamn gorgeous.
Whoa.
Dude.
There's like sudden rushes of blood to my nether regions.
God, we've been needing a new one of these for the past several years.
Oh my gosh.
This looks incredible.
Oh! I am such a flight geek. Oh my gosh.
On Xbox Game Pass on PC.
Oh. Does it support the flight stick?
That was real. It looks that damn good. Is this running on next-gen hardware?
This is running on a souped-up PC.
Yeah.
Yes!
Flight
I'm
simulator.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so excited.
Heck yeah.
I am so excited. I never expected that.
Do you remember a time when armies were built?
Oh?
And powerful cities collapsed?
Yes, fake Morgan Freeman, I do.
When the smallest of choices echoed through the pages of history.
This is Gandalf.
It was an age
Age of Empires. That's right. So they're bringing out all 3 of these. That looks incredible. They're bringing out all 3 of these on PC.
I'm gonna have to get Game Pass. Ugh, this looks great. This fall. I missed out on all the Age of Empires games because I didn't have a fancy PC at the time.
AoE 2 is the highlight. Well, 3 was great too. I know they're doing all 3 of them eventually. The third one eventually.
Razors? I ain't seen you in a donkey's age. Welcome to beautiful Colorado. Home to the Purple Mountains Master G of the Rockies.
That's the exact type of dude I want to be when I get old.
Get up close and
Next year.
personal with a wild and woolly wild knight.
What the hell?
Okay.
Say home cooked delicacies. Eat where the locals eat.
Coneheads, France. You come from France.
Colorado Springs.
I have. What is?
There's so much to see.
This is very XCOM-like.
Post-apocalyptic winter.
AoE 2 is great. 3 is pretty good too.
Meet new people. Make new friends.
Oh, I want to be a luchador.
Yeah.
Colorful characters and friendly faces everywhere you look.
I'm already there.
See our
I'd like a remake of Age of Mythology though.
Don't forget to pick yourself up a
This would make Buffalo happy if
This
it's
is very
XCOM.
XCOM-like.
Yeah.
So don't be shy. Colorado's waiting for you. First round's on me. First round's on you.
Wasteland 3.
Okay. Gotcha. That's an Exiles game.
Please welcome head of Xbox Game Studios, Matt Booty.
Booty!
Matt Booty!
M Booty! What shirt are you wearing, Booty? Oh, you can't see.
Games are at the heart of our mission.
Calm down, buddy.
Over the last year, we added 7 new game development studios to Xbox.
Developers.
We're only 42 minutes into
See
this thing.
some of these studios already sharing new games on our E3 stage, and there's more to come. I have the privilege of working with some of the best studios around the globe. And for me, great
Shake your
studios
booty.
are about
Pixel
people,
perfect.
teams, and ideas.
Matt Shubuty.
Our success comes down to one thing: creating great
Money.
games that players love.
And unlimited
Great
pizza
games
rolls.
Yeah.
come from great developers.
Developers.
That's why I'm honored today to announce that joining Xbox Studios is Double Fine Productions.
Wow.
Oh.
Good for them. Good for them.
Double Fine has been a beacon of
Which means
creativity and
Psychonauts
spirit
2.
in game development
Yeah.
for almost 20 years with classic games like Psychonauts, Brutal Legend, and Broken Age.
Wait, that
I'm
shirt
looking
that Phil was
forward
wearing was a
to
brain.
Double Fine joining Xbox and seeing
No, it was.
what
Is it
we
a new
can create
Psychonauts?
together.
It might be.
Please join me in welcoming the founder
Like
and
Tim Schafer?
president
Yep.
of Double Fine Productions, Tim Schafer.
I sold out!
You gotta love Tim Schafer.
Yep. He has the pleasure of buying some of the best talent.
Yeah.
Hello. Thank you.
you so much.
I drove in my new Ferrari.
I'm excited to be joining Xbox Game Studios, and I'm here to personally reassure you, Matt. I don't know what you've heard, but I'm a team player. Whatever you need from Double Fine, we'll make for you. Halo stuff, Forza stuff, Excel stuff, whatever you want. There. Yeah.
Double Fine, like I said, Excel.
We just want you to make great games.
Oh, that's such a relief because I was totally lying.
I think they're gonna
In
kiss.
that case, we brought a brand new trailer for Psychonauts 2.
Hey,
there we go. Psychonauts 2. Just throw it out there. Psychonauts 2. Oh, good for them.
I'm drunk on Microsoft money.
And that Xbox deodorant.
So yeah, the logo for Psychonauts 2, that's the shirt he was wearing.
Is Raz, and today is my first official day on the job. We're on a mission.
Rasputin?
I'm on him.
Cult classic. I dabbled in the first Psychonauts game.
Yeah, I bought it, but I haven't really played it much.
Mia, the mission is falling apart. We've lost control of Lobato. I put the old egg in the box in the basket. No, I won't tell. I won't tell anyone. I promise. No, please.
So how does it work? Because they did a big crowdfunding campaign to launch this game a few years ago.
Just delaying Iron Brigade 2 or Trenched 2. I want that instead.
World
Teeth
premiere.
World premiere. We need more Oddworld. Oh?
Lego?
Okay. Yeah, alright.
How many Lego Star Wars games can we have? Like Star Wars Complete.
I think that's what this is.
09 Films. Alright. Coming next year. Just in time. Well, I guess. Movie comes out in December. Can't read. Can't see.
Oh. I heard a rumor about this.
I heard a rumor. 9,000! Fallen Saiyans.
No, this is something different. Never mind.
New Budokai game. Resident Evil 3. Screaming! Yeah, remember Jump Force?
I do.
Yeah, this is gonna.
This is not good.
Yeah, this is gonna make people forget it.
This does look pretty sweet. There hasn't been a game yet that hasn't looked like sweet in this conference.
This guy like another Xenoverse game or a Budokai game or something.
Project Z Action RPG.
Okay.
Kakarot! Kakarot!
World premiere.
World premiere. There's no chance to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
World premiere.
I have a surprise for you.
Okay.
You want to guess what it is?
Sex.
This is an outfit for a newborn.
Oh.
You bought it this morning.
You wanted to surprise me.
I'm pregnant.
I'm sorry.
You're pregnant.
You know?
I know because you already gave it to me. This has happened before.
What are you talking about? What's going on?
Someone is coming. He's going to hurt us. He says you killed your father.
Whoa.
I need to know what happened.
Why are you doing this? My father died.
Died of a heart attack?
No, I didn't have anything to do with...
Any second now, he's gonna knock on that door. Help me.
This isn't happening. This can't be happening.
Police, open up.
That's him.
Did you call the police?
We have a warrant. Please open the door.
I didn't do anything.
We're here to help.
Don't listen to him. I'm your only chance.
Open the door right now.
You know me. I love you. You have to believe me.
Stop.
No.
You're under arrest.
No. Hey!
Agent 47.
You're home. What are you doing? Are you okay?
What in the holy
Wow.
balls? And it's all played from this top-down perspective?
Huh.
So, it gives 12 minutes.
About a man
Trapped in a time loop.
Huh.
Damn.
Cool. Terrifying, but cool.
It gives me vibes of a, kind of like the movie Rear Window.
Oh, sure.
Way to the woods. Alright. While the deers are trying to find their way home, I will use the restroom real quick. Sorry, way to the woods.
This is if deer met Persona.
Yeah.
This soundtrack is phenomenal, by the way.
Don't let them announce KI without me.
Okay, fine. Microsoft kind of killing it right now. It's all look very unique and great art style. Fantastic music with this one, especially. Huh. Way to the woods. Very cool. Right, I was thinking, Bambi. In my car. Oh, hello. It's the judge for the Transformers movie. Innocent. A little bit of Gears 5 there. Anna.
Alright, did they announce KI?
No, we're on Gears 5 right now.
Okay.
It reminds me that I haven't played through 4.
I've played through zero of them.
I got through 1 and 2.
Alright.
Gears has always done this in every trailer they have. They just take someone else's music. There's no original soundtrack music in their trailers. I don't get the Billie Eilish fad. I don't like her stuff, but
never heard of her.
From the Coalition, please welcome studio head Rod Ferguson.
Hi, Rod. Let's talk Gears 5, buddy. In great shape. Holy cow, he lost weight.
Thanks, everyone. We're excited to announce that Gears 5 is releasing
on September 10th.
Oh, shit, that's
There
soon.
we go.
Oh, shit.
And if you want to play 4 days early,
I
you
do.
can with our Ultimate Edition or membership in the newly announced Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. With Gears of War
Thank
4,
you.
we wanted to earn your trust. But with Gears 5, we want to push the envelope by
Ooh, and I
doing
break
new
it.
things never seen in a Gears game before. And we'll tell you all about it this summer. In July, join us for our Versus multiplayer tech test, where you'll be one of the first to
Okay.
play our all-new competitive game type, Arcade. In August at Gamescom, go hands-on with the all-new Horde mode and see how character abilities can turn the tide on the battlefield.
Still, the bar when it comes to Horde mode is
In
Gears.
September, we return to the biggest Gears campaign ever, where we'll explore more of Kate's harrowing journey and celebrate our launch on September 10th. But what are we talking about today? Today, it's a brand new way to fight the swarm. In Escape, you play as one of 3 hive busters. You and your squad infiltrate the hive, plant the bomb, and escape with your life. Because we all know that best defense is a good offense. It's everything you love about Gears, turned up to 11.
Gonna get a locust back there, bomb. Pyro! Take that, Vince. This costs us a fortune. ECW camera!
I feel like I'm on a weird ride at Disney.
Yeah.
So did that just transition into like a scene from the game?
I say, are we in the game yet?
Yeah.
They attacked, and we lost everything.
Everything.
I'm gonna say
Everything
it's not
except
the
the
game.
need for revenge.
Say that's the screen right there.
This might look like a surrender, but it's not. It's an invasion.
What drugs did I just take, Senior Gun Queso?
The E3 drug. Take it in, man.
Is the future really going to be this gross and slimy, do you
Probably.
think? My god, the homeless problem in LA got really bad.
Yeah. Okay, and here's the remix song. I don't need these remix songs in
Yeah.
every trailer. It's really annoying.
I don't need the CG trailer at this point. Let's see actual gameplay. You've got the game coming out in September.
That gun's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Gore! Gore! Jesus. Stage
Slimy,
two.
kinky, you know, whatever. Huh. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Gears 5.
Oh, hi.
I hope you enjoyed your taste of Escape, an aggressive 3-player co-op experience, perfect for your living room couch.
It's like laser tag.
But it's not just
Yeah,
about
me
busting
either. I'm not
hives.
bothered by
you
this
can build
either.
them too, and challenge your friends with the experiences you create.
I can, thank you.
And tonight, join me on Mixer as we challenge these 3 WWE superstars.
Yeah, there's Xavier Woods, AJ Styles,
and Tyler Breeze to survive a gameplay deep dive from right here in the Hive. For these of you at home, for the next 2 days,
They don't want
you
none.
and your friends can play in select Microsoft stores. So good luck out running the Swarm,
Maybe ours.
and we'll see you
I
on the
don't know.
leaderboards. Oh, and for anyone who pre-orders or plays within the first week, we've got something special just for you.
One of those guns, for real. Microsoft has a special deal with the NRA to provide a drill gun. Keep freedom alive with a drill gun.
Okay, so are they playing now?
Hope.
This is the opening of Tier 2 of Terminator 2.
Yeah.
Terminator Dark Fate Character Pack. That's what it is. It's the Terminator Dark Fate Character Pack.
Holy shnikes.
Okay.
Your sarcasm won the day.
And the movie will be garbage.
Hey, what's up? ISOFree05, how's it going? Welcome. Hope you're enjoying the Xbox conference along with us.
Are they there? They're not gonna play anymore? Like,
I think they're done. They're done with Gears.
So why is Xavier, AJ, and Tyler Breeze there?
I don't know. Just to say they're there.
All right. Would you want to get one of these?
So Target had a clearance of a few of them for like $50. I was looking for one desperately, but I could not find one. So for the right price, I would get it. But for $200,
These
no
are
thanks.
neat, but I don't take my stuff that seriously. I know Justin had one.
Yeah.
It's really cool, but I don't know. They're expensive and mine works just fine. It's a long time.
Yeah.
Man. $150.
That's actually a great piece of marketing that they just did.
Dying Light 2. Yes, this game.
When my father saved my life, he told me never to forget who I am, where I come
Okay,
from.
Trey Baker.
But in this place, nobody even wants to know my name.
If you
Getting
have to
attached
ask how much, you
Yeah.
can't afford it.
This is true.
Because when darkness comes, I might be gone.
150.
Huh. Sorry. Very good. Here.
The virus tore society apart, but I won't let it turn me into an animal. Staying alive became the essence of our existence, yet life must be more than just survival. Every day,
Buy
the
the
disease tries to crush
OG
us,
Xbox
and make
Duke
us
for
forget who we
$50
are,
right now.
but I
That's ridiculous.
fighting.
Hello, Aiden.
My name is Aiden, and I am infected.
Next spring. You know, that first time that game was pretty fun.
Getting us caught up.
World premiere.
Super Mario Switch was ahead. What's it for? Snuff?
Yes, here's this year's car. Oh, Jeff in the club.
Forza Horizon 4 is so good.
It's pretty neato.
It is so good. And this is fantastic. Thank you. This is great. Oh, okay. All right. You. Oh, you won me over. Oh man, I'm buying this. Wow, like it's a whole
This looks
world.
ridiculous.
Then you can mix with the action. Oh, it's fantastic.
I hope there's no other song choice except for this song. Serves this right.
Oh, I love this so much. Because the whole world's Legos.
This is like the greatest Lego game ever.
Yeah. June 13th. I'm picking this up. Oh my god, it's fantastic.
Please welcome Ralph Fulton.
Hi, Ralph. Is that the full-on Lego car? Yes.
Oh, what?
Yes.
Combine McLaren's passion.
I'm Ralph
for design
Fulton and I
with
am
about
Legos.
500,000 of
He's
Lego's
got a great
legendary
accent.
bricks. You get this incredible life-size Lego Speed Champions McLaren Senna.
Aye.
Combine the beauty
Is that
and
street
freedom
Lego?
of Horizon with the playful fun of
I'm
Lego.
gonna say no.
You get the Forza Horizon 4
Forza.
Lego Speed Champions expansion.
Get my Forza.
You will drive this Senna and more Lego Speed Champions cars in an entirely new world, packed with inventive new challenges, new areas to explore, and loads of bricks to smash.
The seasons.
The Forza Horizon 4 Lego Speed Champions expansion launches this week. I'll see you there.
Great, how much is it? You can't sell me, can you?
We haven't had an
No, I
out
can't
today
stop doing the
moment yet.
accents. Lego gear. What? No, what?
Gears pop.
Is this like a mobile game?
It's a cutesy game. I bet this comes to Switch.
What were you gonna say beforehand? About Legos and Forza?
I have no idea.
Alright. Yeah, that's the mobile game.
So I bet it comes to Switch.
Because Switch could run it?
Yep. Oh, I fall for this all the time.
I could be the free kittens. In a whole new world. Oh, it's just a clash. It's a Clash Royale. Pre-order soon. I can't stop the accent now.
So only one studio acquisition so far.
It's like Finn Balor.
We're a little over an hour into this now. We're kind of seeing the expansion
Man.
section.
I keep meaning to dive into this, but I don't. I need to have hours of time to sink into this. It seems like.
Pixel Perfect says, yuck.
I bet it's saying yuck for the gears.
My mission. Find the father I never knew.
My mission. Find a hero I've never met. He hasn't radioed in days.
He hasn't been seen since the outbreak.
The last time I heard his voice.
The last place he was seen was in Trumbull Valley.
Trouble Valley? Don't go there.
Yeah, a lot of trouble there.
Yeah.
I've only heard whispers
I've only heard legend.
of unseen horrors. Here, we are the many.
Here, we can become stronger.
For so long, I was just surviving.
Now people are counting on me.
Counting on my gravelly
This
voice.
is where my story could end.
Are you impressed that zombies have not fallen out of like the it status
They're still
yet?
kind of the norm.
We've
Yeah.
seen everything.
They're go-to fodder.
Well, I was thinking in the mid '90s we had vampires,
Yeah.
and then it switched over to zombies, and it hasn't really switched out of anything.
Yeah, keep meaning to play that game.
Available
Available
now.
now.
Out today.
With Xbox Game Pass as well.
World premiere.
It's a world premiere.
It's a world premiere.
Jeff Aroth, you ready? Oh,
Sega.
Hang on a second.
PSO? Is this PSO? Is this PSO 2? Is this PSO 2? It actually happened! Oh my god!
Chef Roth, dreams come true!
Oh my god!
Dreams come true!
Thank you, Sega. Finally, PSO 2 is coming, and I can actually play it in English and not need a patch on my PC. Oh my god.
Congratulations, my man. Congratulations.
I am so happy right now.
All the content. This looks hype as hell, dude. Does this require a subscription to play? Free to play!
Free to play!
No, it doesn't!
It's beautiful. I'm so happy right now.
This looks hype as hell.
Oh my god.
Spring 2020.
Oh, Microsoft, you win. Oh, Microsoft, you win. E3. I don't care what nobody else has. You win, Spencer.
Those of you who have played
Oh.
Phantasy Star know
I'm so
that
happy
this
for
game
ya.
influenced many of the most popular games today.
Oh, God.
So with great delight, we welcome Sega back to our stage and Phantasy Star back on Xbox.
Yes. Oh my god. So I played PSO 2. It's only available in Japan.
Sure.
English
As
patch.
we
I played
said,
this game.
our
It's
goal on
fantastic.
Team Xbox is to bring you the world's best games. Meeting with developers, playing their games.
That's why we bought
and
Sega.
introducing
Oh, don't
you
tell me,
to their
dude.
games. These are the best parts of my job. Back at E3 2017,
Exclamation points.
when I first met with the creators of this next game, they shared their ambition to bring their massively popular game with its passionate community of 650 million PC players to the entire world. I'm happy to announce our partnership with the legendary team at Smilegate. Their approach to game design demonstrates sheer creative boldness. Next year, you'll discover the newest entry in this landmark franchise. On console, for the very first time, only on Xbox. This
Wow.
is Crossfire X.
Huh.
World
Alright, sure.
premiere.
That's big.
Never heard of this game. Yeah, I was kind of expecting it. We bought Sega.
Yeah.
Which would have been awesome.
Here's that remake Sonic game for you.
Well, this looks awesome already. I'm into F-35s launching off aircraft carriers.
Metal Gear.
Oh god, what if we get Metal Gear Solid remake announced? He says no.
I will not be exploded.
Not today.
I've got a perk that does that. Does that happen?
Today I'm explosion proof.
That kills you. Nuh-uh. I have a perk. Yeah.
Underwater karate.
You have my interest.
I'm sorry, sir. Some of these scenarios seem impossible. I don't know.
You have my interest in this Crossfire X game.
A lot of 2020 stuff. I'm a little surprised. Of course, last year was
they're
all
set up well
2019
for
stuff.
the next. They're set up well for next year.
Oh.
Ooh, Ben and Namco.
Okay.
Yeah, we had a bit of a hitch on our feed, so we're just a bit behind now. Just FYI for watching.
Was a lie. Oh snap.
I'm interested in knowing more. Pixel has that.
What is this? Is this a new Tales? Yeah.
There you go. Tales of not having a face. Ugh. Tales of Face Shatterer. This looks gorgeous.
Yeah. I'm getting tingly.
Rise.
Great editing there. Oh, not there.
Tales of Arise. Arisen. Yeah, Microsoft 2020. Microsoft going in on the Japanese.
I like it.
Yeah. There we go.
Well, at least it's the TV one that's going bad, not the one on the stream. Take that.
Yeah.
There are 6 sirens.
Borderlands 3. Let's go.
I used to be one of them. My name is Lilith, and I need you.
Not actual gameplay. I'm excited for this.
This is going to be a huge game.
Beastmaster.
I can't recall playing a Tales game ever. I think it's really interesting that they're bleeping all the cuss words.
Yeah?
Yeah. This goes back maybe to that industry regulation fear that I was talking about in the pre-show.
Sure.
Children of the Vault is a psycho cult. 10 billion followers demand we join or die. We've got another proposal for them.
Yeah, I'm hyped about this.
I don't know. I just can't deal with Randy Pitchford. He's such a perv.
Isn't he like out of the picture?
No, he's very much in the picture. He is the picture.
Chip with your teeth.
Each copy of the game comes with an invitation from Randy to send nudes.
But wait, there's more. There's even more.
There's even more. Oh,
For
there you
free.
go.
I lost my pen. You got that twice now. I
Yeah.
don't know how you're so bad at holding writing utensils.
Holding is hard.
World premiere.
World premiere.
World premiere.
Getting another pen. If this
You
is
get another pen and stop dropping things. Son of a bitch.
Oh, is this from? Oh, this is from Software.
Right, yeah, this is George R.R. Martin's game. Get all your hands off me.
You could even imagine it. That which commanded the stars, giving life its fullest brilliance. The Elden Ring.
Put my arm back on.
Shattered by someone or something. Don't tell me you don't see it. Look up at the sky. It burns.
Pixel Perfect noting that there's way too much CG. It's a good point.
I think a lot of these games are just so early in development they don't have anything to go off of. Xbox just saying, hey, we know that this year we kind of did a wash, but...
Elden Ring.
Okay.
So it's George R.R. Martin's Lord of the Rings.
Right, yeah. Bandai Namco and From Software.
Yeah, that's a good point. They show us the cover of the book and give us the blurb on the back, and folks
Please
go
welcome
crazy.
back Phil Spencer.
Welcome back, Phil.
All right.
From multinational studios to one-person passion projects, thousands of Xbox games are in development for you right now. Just today, we showed you 60 games. We are now experiencing an unmatched expansion of creativity
Damn
on
press.
I know.
Gaming for you means connecting all of these creators to all of you. Last fall, we announced our ambition to empower everyone, everywhere to play by bringing Xbox to the cloud. We will do this in two ways, through Project xCloud and through console streaming. 2 months ago, we connected all Xbox developers to Project xCloud. Today, we invite those of you here at E3 for our first public hands-on of Project xCloud.
Wow.
To experience the freedom to play right here at the show. And you'll have two ways to stream. There's a new platform feature, console streaming. It turns your Xbox One into your own personal and free xCloud server. Whether you're using a console in our data center or your console at home, this October, you'll be able to use our hybrid gaming cloud to play your games wherever you go.
Yeah, take that, Stadia.
Where you play is now entirely your choice. You decide. So let's talk about our next console.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There isn't one. Ha!
For us, the console is vital and central to our experience. We heard you. A console should be designed and built and optimized for one thing and one thing only.
Money.
Gaming.
Oh.
So the same team that created the world's most powerful console, Xbox One X, and innovated its groundbreaking processor and the Elite controller. The same team that engineered the world-class compatibility of today's Xbox One consoles. The same team that set the bar for live gaming services with Xbox Live. This same team set out
The
on a new
same
mission
team that gave me a really nice
to
birthday
create the
card.
future of gaming for you.
When we think about the future of gaming, It's not just PC, it's not just console, it's not just mobile. It's really all of the above.
Xbox is all about choice. We're investing in technology all throughout the game stack.
The games you want with the people you want on the devices that you want.
And for us, that starts with our next generation console.
We don't want to build just another console. We truly want it to be transformative.
That's
That
impressive.
beard is next gen.
More exploration, more detail.
How do we make it easier for people to get into the game, to stay in the game?
One of the things that gamers and developers are incredibly excited about is reducing load times.
I'm an RPG gamer, and so like loading screens are a thing.
You're sitting there in the fake elevator because you know that the game's loading in the background. This is just an elevator ride forever.
That's our goal with gaming, is that you
It's
don't
not.
have those pauses.
This generation is going to be a bigger leap than any generation we've done before.
At the heart of our next generation console is our custom design processor, leveraging the latest Zen 2 and Navi technology from our partners at AMD. From a pure processing perspective, this is 4 times more powerful than the Xbox One X. We're leveraging high bandwidth GDDR6 to ensure that we're getting the best performance possible.
It's going to usher in resolution and frame rates that we've never seen before. Like, never seen before.
We're looking at frame rates up to 120 frames per second.
8K capability.
Variable refresh rate.
Next gen ray tracing. It's real time because it's hardware accelerated for the first time ever.
What I'm personally most excited about is the SSD.
We've created a new generation of SSDs. We're actually using the SSD as virtual RAM.
We're seeing more than 40 times performance increases
Everybody's
over the
going
current
SSD
generation.
crazy.
The combination of the SoC and the solid-state drive are really what gives you a totally new experience.
Now we can take all of that power and apply it back into the scene, so we can actually generate more life in that world and bring it to the gamer in a seamless way.
So that then you're fully experiencing what the game developer wants you to experience.
When you can move through worlds without waiting for screens to load, that speed, that performance is what the next generation is about.
This is the most immersive console experience ever.
What we really want to do is give developers the power to build the game they've always envisioned.
We have hundreds of people across both our first-party studios as well as our third-party studios working on those next-generation experiences today.
There's an amazing commitment to content at Xbox Game Studios. There's 13 studios, 7 in the last year. That's a big family.
At 343, for us, it's always about more seamless worlds. With the next generation, we can bring the world to life in a way we've never experienced Halo before.
We're delivering 4 generations of content better than you've ever seen them before.
This console is especially awesome for Game Pass members. With the faster load times, you're going to be able to experience all the games within just a snap of your fingers.
We're giving gamers the option to connect across devices and across platforms in a way that we never were able to before.
This isn't just a console launch, this is about the future of gaming.
Your games, your achievements, your progression, your accessories, your console gaming experience with Xbox, it all comes forward with Scarlet.
Oh.
Project Scarlet for now. Holiday 2020.
It eats monsters for breakfast.
Huh.
This
Okay.
is Project Scarlet.
Oh,
the most powerful and highest performing console we've ever designed.
Be right
Built
back.
for creators to unleash their boldest creative visions and optimized for players to enjoy the ultimate gaming experience on a console anywhere. Immersive experiences begin at the very heart of the console, at the silicon level itself. Together with our partners at AMD, we have co-engineered and custom designed a state-of-the-art processor for Project Scarlet.
Yeah, big talk, big words.
Power you could see defined previous generations. Power and performance you can see and feel defines Project Scarlet. When we talk about freedom to play, when we talk about Xbox in the cloud, when we talk about streaming your games, Project Scarlet and all of its power and all of its performance is the foundation of our future in console and the formation of our future in cloud. We launched Xbox 18 years ago.
Wow,
with the
yeah.
game reviewers called the definitive reason to own an Xbox.
Halo.
Well, because humanity was and is worth saving, next holiday, we will launch Project Scarlet with Halo.
Called it.
Here we go.
Called it. Give me that Halo.
Did he talk forward compatibility or anything like that?
No.
Okay. We're about an hour and a half in, so still 30 minutes left.
Pressure building. Lines 4, 17, 33.
Is it a remake? I don't believe so.
No, it's not a remake.
It's gonna be like Halo 6.
It's gonna be like Destiny.
But good?
Yeah. Infinite Halo.
Actually, like Destiny's like good.
Yeah, it's alright.
I know you're not a shooter guy.
Depends on the shooter.
Daddy's listening. Can you say hi? Hi. And how big are you? How big are you? Can you tell Daddy how big you are? Are you so big? So big. And can you sing? Good singing. How about I miss you? Miss you. And I love you. I love you. I love you, Daddy. I love you, Daddy. And I can't wait to see you. Can you say see you? See you.
It'd be funny if that were Master Chief.
I need a weapon. Time has passed. He has more facial hair.
Just think, this is the future that we're preparing for right now with Space Force. Taking our first steps.
This is UNSC Pelican Echo 216. Can you hear me?
That's not John's part. That's not John. That, however, is Master Chief.
So you can do Princess Leia?
Help me, John. You're my only hope.
Looks like the main power cells are fried. Armor shut down. Triggering survival mode. I'm going to try to overwrite. Okay. If you can hear me in there, I hope you're ready. Please don't die. Please don't die.
Nice.
Yes! Yes! We're going home!
No, we're not.
Oh, welcome back, Chief.
This is your replacement for Cortana.
I rerouted what little power I had into your suit. Looks like there's a problem with the servos in your hands. Stay calm. You've been out there a while. I know I saw something in here to check your armor's diagnosis.
Cortana. Well, no, because Cortana went rogue in 5.
Uh-oh.
Whoa, easy there, big guy.
I'm good.
You're not.
Status report.
Oh, yes. Status report? What? There's something you need to see, Chief.
Oh, don't tell me Earth is, like, destroyed.
We lost. Lost everything.
Oh.
Earth is a Halo?
Nothing left for us here. I don't waiting for here is. No. Not then. Not again. We need to run.
No, we need to fight.
He's so tall.
Yeah.
Get ready.
Get her this whack. Oh, this is a good trailer. God. Oh, I'm hyped.
Yeah.
Because it's Halo.
Holiday 2020.
Oh my god. Chief? Oh, this is the cartographer?
I chose you because you were special.
See, the Earth is flat.
And I was right.
Cortana. Oh my god. Oh. Yep. That's tasty.
Back to Gears.
By the way, we have AJ, Xavier, and Tether Breeze here. Oh.
Don't tell me we're ending. We still have 25 minutes left. Why would they say we're gonna do 2 hours and then do 90 minutes?
Did they say 2 hours?
They said 2 hours.
It's like WWE ECW. You know, Madden. Unless last half hour is. Oh, by the way, here's Miyamoto.
Yeah.
Just want to get the Xbox stuff out of the way. God. Oh! Give me that Halo. Okay.
I guess we're done. Wow. Wow. All right. I was a little surprised. My wilder predictions of Nintendo showing up did not come true, but that's all right. That's why, you know, they're just predictions. So, there we have it. Microsoft's E3 2019 conference. Despite no Killer Instinct, despite some of the wilder predictions not coming true, still...
Solid.
I gotta say...
Solid show.
Is that the best show that Microsoft has done?
This is the show they needed right now. Because, yeah, I mean, we've been seeing the past couple years that, you know, Xbox is losing this console generation, and they know it too.
Yeah.
So to come out and say, okay, games. Here's our next project for the next console. We're good. And they're good. Let's kind of run stuff down here. But yeah, overall, I'm pleased with the show.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, as far as the quality of the content that they did show, I really feel like this is probably the best one that we've seen this generation.
And I know I think Pixel had said about this, a lot of CGI stuff, and yeah, I think, you know, that's E3 is good for showing those kind of trailers, and you know, the Microsoft can go through inside Xbox or their own internal way of saying, here's, you know, proper gameplay. Let's release some stuff on YouTube or something like that. But E3 can be the showcase of those kind of trailers. So let's kind of run some stuff down here.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm just going to turn this guy off real quick.
So here's the notes that I told me to throw some stuff out there. Obviously, we'll just go like in order, or should I go by my highlights?
Let's go highlights.
PSO2! Phantasy Star Online 2 is a real thing that I thought was dead in the water for coming out in the West, because it's been out for a number of years over there in Japan, and I thought, okay, it's coming this year or not. I thought it was coming to a new Switch platform, but no, PSO2, free to play, coming to Xbox via Game Pass, I'm assuming. I'm so happy as someone who put so much time into PSO1 on the Dreamcast and have played through PSO2 with the English patch, and I probably will go home and play it tonight.
Obviously, this is your announcement of the show.
I'm so happy PSO2 finally coming over to the West for the Xbox.
Yeah, I mean, that was kind of out of nowhere, especially. I feel like this could be a game that Sega wants on every platform.
Yep.
This would be a great candidate for Stadia, for Apple Arcade, and stuff like that. But to see it coming, first on the Xbox stage there is pretty awesome.
Yep. Cyberpunk, we got a release date of April 16th. And boy, that game looks super good.
Smart. They're following kind of that Sony model of, hey, you know what? You can release a huge game in the spring, and it's gonna do well.
Yep.
And then you can discount it. You've sold your day one games. You made that huge profit on the front end, and then you can hit in holiday 2020 when the next gen systems come out. Hit it on sale, compatibility with those systems. Just a perfect business move. But yeah. Take all the time that you need. That game just...
Yeah, and Keanu
I can't
in
wait.
It, that looks fantastic. I cannot wait for that game.
It felt like a rock star moment,
Yeah.
The whole conference just felt like a rock concert, really.
Yep. Bleeding Edge, the first one they showed from Ninja Theory. That game looks dope.
Yeah, I don't know why. I can't remember much of that trailer at all at this point.
It was Fortnite meets what did we say? Because it's the 4v4 melee, which is that game looks fantastic.
I was Pixel Perfect points out Forrest Whitaker's in Star Wars reprising Saul Guerrero from Rogue One,
which I hate that movie so much.
That was an okay
Rogue
movie.
One's terrible.
No, it's not. Episode 8 was terrible. Rogue One was
fine.
okay.
They can both be terrible.
But he was an interesting character, and it fits in with the story that they're trying to tell for Jedi Fallen Order, which just continues to look fantastic. I hope we see a few more gameplay demos.
I hate Rogue One because Felicity Jones is a terrible actress, and I don't care about their fake Han Solo character.
Felicity Jones was okay.
Oh God, I just can't stand it.
She's better than what's her face? Emma Watson.
Yeah.
Or Keira Knightley. Those are two terrible actresses.
And Ace Garbage Fire.
Did you see that Beauty and the Beast remake that they did with Emma Watson? No. Okay, I saw that.
I knew it existed, but I was like,
she was freaking terrible, dude. She was horrible.
There's Disney making live actions about Aladdin,
Lion King, got nothing left.
Enough of that.
New trailer for Ori, February 11th, 2020. I was surprised that's not
this year.
Well, it's been a whole year since they showed the Will of the Wisps trailer, so we felt, hey, you've had enough time. You've got to have something for 2019.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Ori Will of the Wisps 2020. Too bad, but February 11th isn't that bad of a thing. I wonder if we'll see that also coming on Switch. I still think we will.
Sure.
But I was a little surprised that we're not going to see that until 2020.
Xbox Game Pass on PC, it's out now. The beta is available right now, and it's now a $15 bundle with Game Pass for the console, Game Pass for PC, and Xbox Live Gold. So that in total, let me do my quick math here, because $15. Because right now it's $60 for the year of Xbox Live Gold, plus $10 a month for Xbox on console or Game Pass on console. So I'm gonna do my quick math here.
Here we
go. You can get excited about Microsoft Flight Sim while I do this.
Okay, that was my personal announcement of the show. Was a brand new Microsoft Flight Simulator. I don't know. I love flight games. That's just it's a little pet niche of mine, and I'm so excited. That game looked absolutely gorgeous in 4K.
That looks stunning. Oh my God.
I wonder what the PC requirements are going to be to play that game. It's probably going to be off the charts.
I hope it supports Track IR.
But it's crazy though that it's coming out on Xbox One as well.
Yeah.
You never used to see flight simulator games. Like Microsoft used to put out, Microsoft Flight Sim really regularly. Hey, what's up, Skippy Supreme?
Hey, Supreme!
Yeah, but they used to put up those out regularly on PC. They would never come out on console.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, it felt like Flight Sim kind of dropped off. When was the last one that they put out?
There was Flight Simulator X, I believe, on Steam anyway. But
that's the one that I've got right now. But yeah, a new Flight Sim, especially if that comes to Game Pass day one. Yeah. Hello. Absolutely, that was my announcement of the show. That was such a surprise.
All right, so it is the exact same amount of money. Because $60 a year plus $10 a month for Xbox Game Pass on consoles, $180. Now, if it's just $15 a month for 12 months, same amount of money.
Interesting.
So basically, you're not paying anything more, and you're getting Xbox Game Pass on PC. Smart stuff right there.
Yeah, that is pretty smart.
That's brilliant stuff.
That is pretty smart.
Go barrel roll.
But here's my question about the Xbox Live Gold bundle. Are they saying now that Xbox games on PC are going to be locked behind Xbox Live Gold?
Well,
like online play?
If you get this package, I'm assuming you just get everything.
Right.
So now you can just say, hey, if I'm paying this much anyway, just get the entire bundle with Xbox Live Gold plus Game Pass on both things for the same amount of money.
I think that's a big question that they need to answer. Hopefully it's, status quo, how it is now, but you never know. You never know.
I'm setting up for that as soon as I get home.
There you go. What else?
Halo Master Chief Collection.
What else did you like? Oh yeah, Halo Master Chief Collection on Game Pass.
Plus Halo Reach.
Yep, there we go.
The Lego stuff in Forza, that's awesome. I'm picking that up.
So fun.
That is so cool looking.
It's cool to see Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition.
Yeah, so they had Age of Empires Definitive Edition that came out last year. Age of Empires 2 HD is on Steam. But it's good to see that they'll definitivize the third game as well. Double Fine was the purchase by Microsoft.
Very interesting. Kind of out of left field for me.
I kept forgetting their company. It's sad because they haven't had anything big come out recently.
Yeah. They've just been working away on Psychonauts too, which is the shirt that not Tim, but Papa Phil was wearing all night tonight.
Yep.
Hey, you too, Pixel Perfect, and don't forget to join us in a little bit. We'll be coming back for Bethesda later tonight, and then we'll also be up late for Devolver Digital. So keep it locked in with Nerdbacon, but we'll catch you in a little while.
Man, Battletoads did not get a release date.
Surprising. I was surprised again, and I feel like this is a broken record with me with Microsoft conferences, but I was surprised that there is very little for this year, it seems like.
Yeah.
And last year, it felt like the same thing. It felt like everything was a 2019 release. And now that we're in 2019, it feels like everything's a 2020 release.
2020 is the year of Xbox.
But we said that last year about this year.
Well, in 2020, when you get a new console, and xCloud will be rolling out. Like this October, xCloud's rolling out.
Right.
But next year, we're going to get the new console, plus all of these games. So
yeah, and that's huge.
Gears 5, I'm excited for Gears 5, but God, I hate their trailers because it's always some pop song that they remixed and chopped and screwed.
Sure.
And that stuff.
Also, really odd that we didn't get gameplay footage of Gears 5. Like, that's their big holiday game.
What was Xavier Woods, AJ Styles, and Tyler Breeze doing there?
They might be playing on Twitch or something.
Mixer. They're playing
Mixer.
on Mixer.
There you go.
Because that's a Microsoft thing. So they're playing on Mixer right now, probably. So we're going to see gameplay on Mixer. That's how they can integrate that. So
I gotcha.
Here's my overall take on this, and we can talk about RPG Time and Blair Witch and whatever, but
yeah,
Minecraft Dungeons looks great, but all of these games were very unique. Like, no two games felt the same to me. And I think Microsoft is really diversifying their library here.
That's a really good take, actually, and that's something we talked about a little bit towards the beginning of Microsoft's conference, how everything that they had been showing up to that point looked very unique. It looked much more stylized than what we were used to seeing from Microsoft in the past, kind of getting into that realm that Sony, has their feet in so readily.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really cool to see Microsoft diversifying like that. And a lot of those indie titles look just amazing.
Yeah, and again, they all had fantastic art styles, but the elephant in the room, we got it. Project Scarlet. We'll get the actual name next year around this time.
Yeah.
But Project Scarlet coming out holiday of 2020, and their big focus is less on load times.
Hats off, by the way, to Brad Sams of Thurrott.com, because he's the one that broke a year ago, like right after E3. He's the dude that broke that was the code name of the new Xbox. So, Brad Sams, you the man. You are the Xbox man, Brad Sams.
Thurrott.
Seriously, though, he was the first one. He did it.
And just to kind of see how powerful this system is becoming, and what all the mother brains are putting out on this as far as the SSDs and the ray tracing, which has kind of been the fad, as we talked about earlier. This system is sounding very powerful and expensive, but the stuff they were kind of showing proof of concept stuff looked tremendous, especially if... I know that Halo was a CGI trailer for Halo, but was it anything close to actual in-game graphics? Oh my god.
Right.
Like, man. Ultimate fanboy, super hyped for next generation Xbox. I am too. Not just because of the actual console, but of what's going to be put into this console as far as what xCloud can become. And all of these games now going in there, kicking off with Halo Infinite.
Really interesting as well that there's a focus both on Sony and Microsoft on the SSD, like the hard drive side.
Load times.
With this generation.
Load times. As someone who's an RPG gamer, load times are a killer. They're trying to alleviate that issue.
I don't feel that RPGs have been that bad. I've been watching Lauren play through Dragon Quest, and it's like, okay, it loads, but it's not like...
Something big like...
It's not destroying her life or anything.
Sure. Or, like they keep saying, like, you're going in an elevator and it's loading in the background. I mean, it is. Like, you're going through this false loading screen, and they're doing what they can to, deliver a powerful experience and mitigate that.
Do you think we're going to get a public test of Project xCloud at some point? I see that E3 attendees get to test it out right now.
I would imagine so. The same way that Google did Project Stream. I would assume that Microsoft would say, hey, we're going to do a beta for xCloud.
And this is launching in October, apparently, which is very interesting. No real details beyond October. I'd want to know about price. Is that somehow getting rolled into Game Pass? Right. Like, Game Pass just needs to have, like, everything all-encompassing. Yeah. That... I think that's eventually where it's going to go. It's like, that's going to be Xbox. It's like your console, and then it just comes with Game Pass, which they already have flirted with doing, actually.
Right.
And then you get xCloud on top of that, so...
I'm going to load up the Xbox app here and see what
the
process is getting into Game Pass.
All right. Final thoughts here. We're almost at the 3-hour mark of streaming, and we've got a lot more to do tonight. We'll hit on that in just a second. But final thoughts of Microsoft's conference. Give it a scale of 1 to 10.
Oh, it's still fresh in my mind, so I don't want to go too high.
Okay.
We did get a lot of stuff for 2020, but my hype is a 10. Like, for what they did for coming up for next year, I'm hyped for 2020.
Sure.
I'd say overall, obviously PSO2.
Yeah, that was... I loved it, man. I loved that reaction from you. That's why we don't want stuff spoiled,
That was a true like Metroid Prime thing for you.
Yeah.
Me seeing PSO2 as someone who's a huge fan of Bannister Online. So I'm gonna say 8 or 9.
I am right with you at an 8, actually. I think it's a little bit disappointing that we didn't get more partnership or more acquisition news. I was really surprised at that. I thought we'd have, at least 2, maybe 3. And I was so damn sure about Nintendo. I put my ass out on the line about about Nintendo being there, but you know what? You can't win them all.
Yep.
So
Justin, why is Gears 5 called Gears 5 and not Gears of War 5? I think they're gonna make Gears its own brand.
Yeah.
And I think just Gears of War is like, okay, just call it Gears because people know what this is.
Also, notice we didn't get a Banjo-Kazooie.
We didn't.
We did not get a Banjo-Kazooie. We did not get a Conker. Yeah.
Did I interrupt your speaking? Sorry, I was...
No, go ahead.
Oh, no, just addressing Justin. I know you had some more to say there about hype levels. But
so
yes, PSO2 was a big get.
There were a couple of my own expectations that were a little disappointing, but in terms of what we got, The only thing I'll say is it's a little sad that everything seemed geared towards 2020.
Yeah.
But I like where they're going with the Game Pass stuff. I love the diversity of their indie titles. And just the lineup of what we got looks awesome.
The pace of the show was great, I thought.
Pace of the show
we didn't
good.
have any awkward when they show Minecraft, I go, oh crap, we'd have Mojang come out and ruin the entire flow of the show. Because every year they're just the worst.
Yeah, they didn't have really anything like that this year. They had that little moment between Tim Schafer and Matt Booty, but that was more like poking fun at inside stuff.
And getting Keanu out there.
That was awesome.
That was awesome. The Forza car being all about Lego, awesome. I wish they were going to roll it out a little bit more to show people, but the pace of that was great. Even though the gear stuff kind of got awkward. It was like, oh, let's go down into the tunnels here, and now we're gonna go over in this screen, and now we're gonna do this trailer, and now here's Xavier and AJ and Tyler Breeze go to Mixer. Like, that's a little awkward, but okay, fine, whatever.
Yeah. Oh, I kind of want to go to Mixer now and see what they're doing.
Yeah, I kind of want to see some gameplay stuff. So I think, so overall, a very positive way to start E3. The E3 of dreams is beginning for me.
Yeah, I know, right?
Because goddamn, PSO2 is a real thing.
I got a dream I didn't even know I wanted.
and I know it's coming out spring of next year, and I can go home and play it on my computer if I choose to, and I do choose to. But I'm looking forward to not having to download any patches for it. Coming next
I might have to jump in with you on that one, dude.
Free to play.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's get our Phantasy Star on.
And
as long as my flight stick is compatible for flight sim,
I was gonna say
let's go.
That was a big surprise to see Microsoft Flight Simulator on an E3 stage.
Never thought I'd see that. That is so hype. Oh, also another thing that I was thinking we would see: no new Fable.
Yeah, no new Fable.
Oh well, so my predictions sucked this year.
No Fable, no Phantom Dust, no Brute Force, but goddamn, we got a tasty Halo Infinite trailer.
Yeah, that Halo Infinite trailer was hype. Man. I'm also really surprised that the next Xbox is holiday 2020. I really thought that someone would try and hit that spring 2020 time frame. And I think maybe there's an opportunity if Sony can maybe accelerate their time frame and get it out.
I don't know. I still think the Xbox comes out before the PS5 does. Not by much. I think maybe like a week apart.
Yeah, I that's what it's gonna look like at this point, which sucks. That's way too much money to have to spend. But anyway, we really liked the Xbox E3 2019 briefing. Sorry, my brain.
Oh right, and the pricing with the Xbox Game Pass, you can start now for $1. Is what they said, I believe.
Yeah. So how long does $1 get you? Because they had a promotion just a little bit ago. $1 got you 3 months, and I signed up for that.
So I got to download the app here first. Okay. So I went to the Xbox store here on the PC, and then I have to go to the Xbox website, download the Xbox app, and then we'll kind of go through that. So
make sure you put on your Xbox underwear.
And my deodorant. Is that a real thing?
That is, I think so. Okay. Yeah.
I would buy that.
All right, folks, that's it for our coverage of Microsoft's E3 2019 press event. This one's in the books, but don't worry. There is so much more Nerdbacon coverage of E3 2019 on the horizon. We are going to take a break, and then we are going to be back in 3 short hours. That is 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central. We're going to be covering Bethesda's E3 2019 showcase, and then we're going to stay up late right after that and cover Devolver Digital. So come on back, 8 o'clock. And 8 o'clock Eastern for Bethesda, and
2 hours.
Yeah. No, it's 3. No, it is 2. Yeah, you're right.
Almost
sorry.
5 o'clock. So
yeah, sorry. My time zone's
2 hours is 7 o'clock Central.
It's the E3 hangover.
So we can discuss Doom Eternal and
I hope we see Starfield. All right. Anyway, we hope that you join us. Make sure you hit a thumbs up on the video. Hit subscribe on or follow whatever video platform you're watching us. We're not asking.
Clip my PSO2 reaction.
Clip that
please.
PSO2
That's
reaction.
Just joy, pure joy.
We're not asking for money or anything. We just want you to be able to find out
us.
when we go on live. We just want you to hang out with us and enjoy video games.
Us.
Please like us. Anyway, that's it for our coverage of Microsoft. We'll be back in 2 hours for Bethesda. Thanks so much. You're watching Nerdbacon's coverage of E3 2019. We'll see you in a couple of hours. Till then, game tasty.